Okay, everybody, let me know if you can see me. Let me know. So we have about 180 ladies who signed up for this class tonight, and I only see a few of you guys in here. So I know at the last minute, I gave you guys a new link. It was just because I wanted to make sure that the ladies who signed up and paid to be in the class, and the fellas also, the ladies and the fellas who signed up and paid to be in the class were the ones that's in here, because it wouldn't be fair to have anybody else in the class that didn't pay to you guys. So, Alicia, if you can't hear or see, you may want to refresh your page. So if you can't hear or see, you can refresh your page. Make sure that your Wi-Fi connection is good. Okay, perfect. Thank you, ladies, for joining in with me tonight. I'm so ready for this webinar, guys. So ready. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so I love that we have this like private, more smaller class going on. I think that's going to be very, very good. So guys, do me a favor right before we get started. I kind of want to know the direction we're going tonight. If you already started your business, so you're already a business owner, go ahead and type yes for me. If you haven't started your business yet and you're going to be starting, go ahead and just type start for me. So if you started already, type yes. And if you haven't started, type start. So I can just see where we at, who am I talking to, who's the bulk of my audience, and just get more clear. Okay. Yes, start. Yes, start. Okay, everybody is starting. Yes, start. Start. Already. That's surprising to me. You guys shocked me for tonight, but we have a lot of newbies. So since we have a lot of newbies, I'll go over a lot of beginner information for you guys. And then at the end of the class, we're going to do a Q&A. So any questions that you may have, make sure to write them down, type them in your phone, text them to a friend so you don't forget. Because once I start teaching, like I just give the information, I'll pause a little bit and let you ask questions. But the main Q&A is at the end of the class. So save all your questions. And then also, no question is off limits. Go ahead and ask what you need to ask so you can know how to start your business. I want to make sure that you guys have everything that you need. And then lastly, I think that's about it. Let's get started. Let's go. So I'm going to be switching back and forth. If you guys saw in the emails, I did send you a quick little worksheet. It's something that you can actually type into. That's why this time it's not all fancy and cute like the last webinar. So I'm sorry it's not all cute, but I wanted something you can actually go and type into. And probably a lot of people didn't print it out and write on it. So I was like, okay, let me send them something they can type into and write notes. So I wanted something you could actually write notes on. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to that, and we're going to get started. Well, I guess before we get started, I just already kind of think in my head everybody knows me by now. So let me introduce myself a little bit if you don't know me. I don't want to be rude. My name is Dynasty. Many of you do know me already and know my story. I started my first business at 15. I wish. I started my first business at 18 years old. My first business was a virgin hair company. I started while I was in college, basically because I was a struggling college student and I needed to find the right way to support myself. So that's what I did. And I really just grew a passion for entrepreneurship, for business, and really this passion of not having to work for anybody and not putting any limits on myself, no limitations. And, it's so much in this world is possible. So going to someone's job and letting them tell me how much I can make every day was just not for me. And that's when I really fell in love with entrepreneurship. Now, selling hair wasn't so much my passion. It just made very good money for me. And I just knew how to do it very good, especially when it came to marketing on social media. I just got it. So I grew my hair business very quickly and I made a lot of money, but it was not my passion and I kind of got burnt out. So getting ready to graduate college, I'm like, okay, I'm burnt out a little bit. What do I need to do? And this is like the short version, guys, because I feel like I tell this story all the time. So yeah, basically I just had to go through a lot of things in life. Even testing out different careers. I've tried a little bit of everything, honey, until I found my passion. And my passion is what I do now. Like, I love this. If you guys see the adrenaline like that I run off of, I have not been to sleep. I think the most sleep I get every day, well, this week, because I just been doing a lot of work this week. So the most sleep I have got was like 3 hours. I literally last night went to bed at 6 a.m. and I woke up at 9 a.m. So that's how much I love this business. And I'm not tired. Like, I am excited. I'm perked up. So this is really my passion. I can do this no matter what. I sacrifice everything for it. And that is Queendom Dynasty, where I'm an online business and social media sell coach. So I teach young women and also some men, but majority of my clients, have came down to women. But I teach young women of all ages how to start online businesses, and not only how to start that business, but how to grow that business. So how to grow, how to succeed, and really how to leverage this social media platform to make a lot of money, because there is a lot of money out there. There's a lot of opportunity out there. I know you guys follow a bunch of people who inspire you, and they're millionaires now. So that is what I teach. That is what I'm passionate about. And that is what I love to do. And that is probably why you're here, to get help starting your business. You found me some way, somehow you saw that I was a coach, a business coach, and I teach young ladies this information. And now you're here. So let's get started. That was just a little bit about me. Hopefully I'll get to know you guys more. I do have in-person business classes, which I have really been enjoying, like getting to know people in person. Hi, Amanda. Getting to know people in person. I have some events coming up. So hopefully one day I'll get to know you guys as well and know your stories. And also just my one-on-one clients that I work with, people that sign up to work one-on-one with me with my business coaching. So now let's get started. Finally, I know I've said that like 30 times. So we're going to go ahead and switch screens. And log into the first worksheet. So before I get talking, I just want to know, did it log in seamless for you guys? Please let me know that. I need to know, did it log in seamless for you guys? Can you still hear me, but you see the first page of the worksheet? Because I don't want to start talking and teaching and, it's not right. Okay. Yes. All right. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much. I really feel good energy from you guys tonight. I'm loving this already. Okay. Thank you, everybody, so much. No technical difficulties. Thank God for that. So first thing first, of course, this is the online business workshop. And the things that we're going to be going over tonight is resources and softwares used in a successful business, communication and customer service skills, vendors, wholesalers, order fulfillment and shipping, and then also your business structure will be last. So basically, let's jump right in and get started. I have a few people that's saying they're having a little trouble getting into the class. So hopefully they can get in. Helping them out, they can get in. But let's go, you guys. So first thing first is resources and softwares used in successful businesses. So you have your online payment processors, you have your websites, you have tracking inventories, and then also I'm going to give you guys some apps that I use. So majority of you guys were saying that you're just getting started. which is really, really good. I'm a little surprised, but I love that. So, yeah, the majority of you guys were saying you're just getting started. So, of course, you want to start an online business. How are you going to accept and take money from your customers, right? So this section is really, take notes and pay attention. First, where are you going to sell your products? You sell your products on your website. You market your products and promote them on Instagram, but you do not sell products on Instagram. Know the difference. So you will sell your products on your website. That is like your store, your marketplace. And how will you collect monies and payment for those products? It's through online payment processors. Now, the main two that we kind of have in our industry is Stripe, and you have Stripe and you have PayPal. Those are like the main two that connect with many of the websites that I'm going to share with you guys, and then also give you guys certain tips of why I recommend these websites and why I feel like they're good for small businesses and people going into online businesses. But you have Stripe and PayPal. So write that out and maybe write it in like a chart. And on one side, we're going to talk about some pros and cons with Stripe. And on the other side, we'll talk about some pros and cons with PayPal. So yes, with Stripe. Personally, I use Stripe in my business. I feel like which one is better for you to use just depends on what type of business that you have. So I sell digital products. As you guys can see, this is digital. It's all online. It's an e-course. So therefore, I didn't feel like I needed PayPal in my business. And I've had some experiences with them. So I went ahead and went with Stripe. And I've had some experiences with Stripe as well. But because I don't sell a product, I felt like PayPal services I didn't need. And I will tell you why. PayPal it's kind of like the mega of the mega. They are the leading, online merchant, credit card processing company nowadays. They have so many tools, so many resources for entrepreneurs and small businesses. They have so many integrations. It's very great for starting out. They have a lot more, and just more support than Stripe does. Even simple things such as Stripe doesn't even have a phone number for you can call them. Like if you're having anything wrong with your account, you want to discuss disputes, chargebacks, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But they don't even have a number. You have to email and then wait 24 to 48 hours. And it's just this long spiel. Whereas PayPal, 24 hours, 1-800 number, customer service. Plus they have the online spectrum working as well. So PayPal is much better per se. So that's that when it comes to support. But like I said, again, I just sell digital products. My business is not that high of a risk. And then also I'm not shipping out anything. So I didn't feel like I needed PayPal because PayPal has shipping integration. And we'll talk about shipping as well later. But with PayPal, they actually connect with FedEx, USPS, UPS, all those things that you don't have to go separately to those websites. You literally ship and fulfill and process all your orders right in the PayPal dashboard. At this time, Stripe does not have those capabilities. But the good thing about Stripe is a little bit more lenient than PayPal. I know you guys probably have heard PayPal put a lot of freezes on accounts. They're very high security, very strict at times, and Stripe isn't. They're a little bit more laid back. So as well with PayPal, people will have a 30-day hold, a 21-day hold. I have even seen someone with a 90-day hold on their funds. They will freeze your money for different reasons. It could be to verify identity. It could be your website traffic got too high or something like that, and it's caused a red flag. So different reasons, but they will put a hold on your account. I have not experienced this with Stripe at all. So those Stripe is a little bit more laid back, a little bit more easier to deal with, and not as strict, and just easier. PayPal gives you a PayPal debit card. So with the PayPal debit card, a good thing to note is that as soon as somebody orders on your website, the funds is already accessible. They're automatically accessible to you. They're right there, then and there. You also have the PayPal card reader. They have PayPal credit, PayPal finance, and payment plans. PayPal just has so many tools. So you either have the PayPal debit card or your funds will transfer within 3 to 5 business days to your bank account. With Stripe, when you first sign up, there will be a 7-day transfer. So a whole week for your funds to transfer. But you can wait 2 weeks, you can wait a month, and then you just go ahead and shoot them an email and say, hey, I would like to request faster transfers. And once you do that, then your funds transfer within 2 business days. At this time, Stripe does not have a credit card option to give you and send you to get your money automatically. So the quickest you can get it is 2 business days. So those are some things to note. So I'm just giving you guys, like I said, you can draw a little chart and write, things about PayPal, things about Stripe. But those are the major 2. Now, these are not the only merchants. There are other credit card processing companies online that you can hook up to your website. It's not as easy because literally to hook up PayPal or Stripe, you just create a PayPal account. When you create your account for your website, you're in your dashboard. You literally just type in your login and it's automatically connected. You don't have to do anything else but just put in your login. So that's all you have to do there. But when you have if you use someone else, a different credit card processor that isn't PayPal and Stripe and not as popular, there may be some more technical and behind the scene things for you to do. And then also you can also use your bank. So if you have registered your business and you have a business account and you built that relationship with your bank, they can offer you online merchant services and process your payments. And then of course you're dealing directly with your business account, directly with your bank, and the money, the funds will be in your business account. So those are some options, but the major 2, the most popular, the most easiest to use, the ones everybody kind of deal with is PayPal or Stripe. And literally go Google, compare and contrast PayPal or Stripe, or which is best, PayPal or Stripe. Do a little bit, dig a little deeper, do some more research. I'm just giving you the main key points. Of course, you can dig a little deeper and do some more research. Now, both are free to sign up, but they charge per transaction. So basically per order that you get, I think it's like 2.9% or something like that. Basically more than 2%, but less than 3% per transaction. They're going to take their fees out. You really don't even see that money. It comes out automatically before it even hits your account. But just know they are taking money from you for each transaction. So that's something else just to note. So we're already talking about websites and connecting websites and everything such as that. Let me actually pause and get some feedback from you guys so I can kind of give a little bit better, I guess, advice per se, as far as which. So let's pause and I want to get some feedback. What type of businesses are you guys looking to start? Let me know. Let me know what type of businesses you guys are looking to start. Okay, it's coming in. Clothing and hair boutique, wig making and accessories, hair, sunglasses, cosmetics. So everybody is really product-based and beauty. Okay, products and beauty, which is majority of my clients. So that's good. They're easy for me. We could talk about this stuff all day. Okay. Hair, lashes, kids, clothing. Okay, so I see clothing, hair, lashes, beauty. All right, we're going to make this really simple. I'm not going to read off 10 virtual home staging. Okay, I'm glad that you said that. So then I can, 3. I'm going to give you guys 3 websites. So what I recommend for like hair and clothing, what I recommend kind of for hair and lashes, what I recommend for clothing, what I recommend for, she says she has a virtual home staging. I'll give you 4 websites. I'll give 4. We're going to make this simple. I'm not going to read off 2010 websites or anything like that. So we're going to make this very, very simple for you guys. And what's best for the type of products that you sell and also at what level you are. So nowadays, a lot of people are pretty techie and they can kind of figure out their own websites per se, I guess, and how to design them and the digital stuff. So if you're very techie and you're good with designing yourself, You can, with a lot of these websites I'm about to read off to you, you can actually design them yourself. Some of them have already made templates. With Shopify, you can actually buy pre-made websites. I don't know if you guys knew that, but take that note. You can actually buy websites that are already designed, already made. Some of them already have social media followings that you can buy and everything. So, for things like clothing and let's just talk about clothing boutiques. I recommend Shopify. I recommend Shopify. So clothing, let's say phone cases, things that you can do a lot of ads with, let's say like on Google and things like that. Those type of products, I recommend Shopify. Only thing I wouldn't say I recommend Shopify for. Shopify can kind of work for any business, but with hair, Shopify actually label hair companies as high risk and kind of gives you some issues sometimes, like they won't let you use their payment processing because hair companies get a lot of fraud activity and chargebacks and things in that nature. So they may or may not let you use their credit card processor. So with Shopify, I wouldn't recommend hair. I'll tell you guys who you can use for hair companies, but clothing, phone cases, even if you just sell lashes, anything like that, especially clothing boutiques. I just love the layouts and the templates and just the style and the freshness that Shopify brings. So just how I said, PayPal is kind of like the big dog. They're kind of dominant in the field. That is what Shopify is. You can sit up tonight on YouTube and learn so much information, and not even just about websites. I mean, about targeting, about marketing. Really dig deep into some good stuff that you probably wasn't even thinking about, because Shopify really is that information-based, very supportive of entrepreneurship, of small businesses, and they put a lot of information out there to help you. And they have a lot of integrations and apps to help you as well. So for products, when you're selling a physical product, Shopify is like, they're bomb. They're really bomb. They're a little bit more pricier than the others, but not overly expensive. Okay. So let's say you're selling hair and Shopify is giving you a hard time. They may put a hold on your account. They may not let you use their credit card processing because they're saying hair companies is high risk, right? Let me take a little bit of water. The other sites you can maybe use Wix. I like Wix personally. I recently switched to Wix. It's been probably about 6-7 months now. I can't really count. I switched to Wix in August and I've been liking it. They have a lot of integrations and actually adding a lot of features as well. So a lot of integrations when it comes to marketing and things as well, and boosting your website and just being a step above your competitors, just like Shopify, but they're a little bit more inexpensive, and they haven't put this like ban out on hair companies. So Wix is spelled W-I-X. Shopify is S-H-O-P-I-F-Y, just for people who don't know, because some people can really be like very, very beginners. So Wix is W-I-X. Wix.com. I like them. They're pretty cool. And the websites I'm giving you now, they have free range. So if you really want a very creative, a glamorous, very just unique website, these websites give you that free range to design that, or hire a graphic designer to design it. So that's why I really like them. Then we have like your BitCartels. I like BitCartels. I started with BitCartel. BitCartel is like for beginners. Beginners to the point, very simple, not even plain. It doesn't have to be plain, but very simple, very to the point for beginners. I started BitCartel when I sold hair. So I like them. Even if I had a product today, I still would probably go with BitCartel. Well, not really, because you can't really do a lot of targeting and marketing, and like all these added features that like Wix and Shopify have, but they're just to the point. They're very simple, very beginner friendly. You can start off for free, but I wouldn't recommend that because you won't have your domain name, which is your website name. You wouldn't own it. You will have a domain name that who would give you? You will have a domain name that BitCartel gives you, not your own. So that's why I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend doing the free account, but they have like $9.99 a month. So $10 a month, you pay every month, get your website done. They have pre-made templates. So if you don't have the money to hire a graphic designer, or if you just want to design yourself, they have templates that you can pre-make. But then you know, with the templates, they're pretty nice, you know, simple to the point. Big Cartel is just very beginner friendly, very affordable, very simple and easy to use, not technical, won't confuse you. You will understand and you will learn how to run your website. So even if you want to say, let me start off with like Big Cartel for the first year or so, and then I can expand from there, you know, whatever the case may be, but you will understand how to run your website, right? Then for my digital ladies, my bloggers, my digital ladies, if you're selling a service, so it doesn't even have to be digital. Let's say you have a cleaning company, interior design, anything like that. You're just selling a book, anything like that outside of the beauty world. I recommend Squarespace. Squarespace. That is who I recommend. So yeah, I'm trying to see y'all questions, but yeah, save your questions to the end so I don't like get sidetracked. But I recommend Squarespace. Very sleek, very clean, very chic. Again, very simple and to the point. They don't have all the integrations, but you can do your own marketing and set that stuff up. It's just easier when your website have it there for you already. But I just like it. Very sleek, very simple, and they allow you to sell like forms. You can put forms on your site, digital products. So if you want to sell a class, anything like that, I recommend Squarespace. So for websites, those are my recommendations. I hope that makes sense to you guys. At the end, any other questions you want me to answer about about websites, and we also talked about the payment processor. Like I said, go ahead and write it down. And at the end of class, we'll get to it. So let's go to the next step. That is for websites. And I know, like, I'm moving you guys. I want you guys to get all the information. Start blabbing off at the mouth again. I want to know, does everybody see the screen? Do you guys see it? I'm not seeing your comments. Okay, yes. I see your comments now. Okay, cool. So now let's talk about tracking inventory, because a lot of you guys said that you will be selling products. And with these products, of course, you need to keep track of it. You have to keep track of your products. So that's good that a lot of you guys already said that you're going to be selling products. Have you guys thought about how you're going to keep track of your inventory? Let me know. Okay. Excel spreadsheet. I see some people said Excel. You don't need that. You don't need an Excel. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I wanted to go over this because people ask me about it a lot, and I think they feel like it's harder than what it is, or it's gonna be a big deal. But you don't need a spreadsheet. Only way you need a spreadsheet is just if you want to have multiple forms of tracking your inventory. Basically, if you want to have different records. So, you know, if you want one spreadsheet and then you do something else later on, then that'll be good. So let me tell you guys, all you need is your website, really. Your website, and that's about it. Really. All these websites that I gave you guys, they have inventory tracking. So that's the good thing about it. All the websites that I just gave you guys, they all have inventory tracking. So You won't have to really do it yourself. You will have to do your initial inventory. So when you first get all your products, of course, you need to go through them, check for inspections, make sure everything is good, make sure that your vendor sent you the right products. You want to go through and check everything, and you want to go through and check your units. Make sure that you have the right amount of units. If you're doing clothing or anything with options, different hair textures, sunglasses, different styles, you want to make sure everything lines up with your order that you placed with your vendor. And then if it does, all you're going to do is when you go to add products on your website, they all have inventory tracking. So you just want to make sure that you put in the correct information and you're very accurate on your website. Your website will track all your inventory for you. And then also, if some people later on when you get started, and we're going to talk about accounting and taxes later, but like the self-employment kind of accounting tool is QuickBooks. So, QuickBooks can track your inventory as well for you. But just a simple thing, and it's very straight to the point, and it's very easy to use, is your website. Just be very clear in your website and make sure you input everything. As you're getting new inventory in, as you have new orders coming in, make sure to stay on top of that, and you're inputting it and you're updating it. But your website will keep track of everything for you. They will tell you when you start getting low. So if you only have like 2 units left, it'll send you an email and say, hey, this product so-and-so is running low on stock. You may want to restock. It's about to sell out soon. So your website will keep track of everything for you. You want to make sure to turn on inventory tracking in your website and make sure to input everything and be very clear and precise about it. Right? So you guys got that. All right, so now let's get to things I just use to keep track and manage everything. I already told you that your website holds so much data, especially like Wix and Shopify. They really hold a lot of data. They tell you almost everything that you need to know about who's your customers, where sales are going, what products are doing best, the times people are on your website, how many times a person has ordered. Like, they just really give you a lot of analytics. But outside of that, my top 5 favorite apps, like tongue twister, sorry. My top 5 favorite apps that I use in my business. First thing first is my Stripe. I use that as my processor. So whether you have Stripe or PayPal, you need to download the app. That's going to be your top app that you need to use, because you really want to keep alerts on your phone. Of course, every time you get an order, so you can start processing it and get it shipped out fast. But also, let's say for people on your website, things are looking a little suspicious. It could be fraud. If a person is ordering and their card has failed like 5-10 times, and you need to look into that, check into that. So any suspicious, I don't know what's going on with me tonight. Suspicious activity. That's why it's good to have your payment processor on your phone. If a payment isn't clear, you want to make sure not to ship products out to that customer, everything like that. So of course, my payment processor. Next is my website, the actual website. Most of these websites, Wix, Shopify, they have a mobile app. You want to make sure that is on your phone. I love Wix. I don't have Shopify yet. So Shopify may be the same. Our big card tool is Squarespace. I'm not sure I can speak for Wix, but Wix, I love it because it shows me literally how many visitors is on my website. So I love that feature. So if I click on there right now, it says 10 visitors. And then it also tells me where they're from. So it'll say from Florida or some from whatever. And then it also tells me how long they've been on the website, and also what they're looking at. And then also I implemented the chat feature. So if you pay attention, you look on my website, if you scroll to the bottom, in like the bottom right corner, I think it's right, you'll see a little chat box. So while people is on my website, they can ask me questions right then and there. So let's say they're looking through my vendor list and they're like, okay, Dynasty, is it better for me to get the raw hair vendor list, or do I need the drop shipping hair vendor list? And it's just a quick question they need to ask and answer right before basically they check out or anything they may need help with. So that's why I love having that app. It alerts me. I know the activity and what's going on my website. And then even when I'm on the go, if I need to change a price of something, I need to take a product down, I need to edit, I need to add a product. And even if I need to take orders in person, when you got all these things on your app, it's so easy just to do everything right then and there. You don't have to sit down, log in, pull out your computer or any of that stuff. So my payment processor is like number one. Then my website. My third favorite app on my phone for business is Canva. That is spelled Canva. Again, that is spelled Canva. I absolutely love Canva. Canva is like God sent for a person like me. When it comes to being artistic, I have never been like, girl, I draw a stick figure and it's ugly. So graphic designs and stuff, as you can see, wouldn't be for me. It just would not be for me. It wouldn't be right for me. I just can't do it. But what I love about Canva, they literally have thousands. Like, I don't even want to over exaggerate. It may be 10,000, maybe 100,000, but they have all these templates of graphics and they make it so easy for you to create stuff. So people ask me, how did she get that on her page? Or how did she post that flyer or whatever? I do everything in Canva and it's so easy and it's already made templates. So you really need that for your business, to make, for your social media. Even you can make your logos in Canva. You can make brochures in Canva. You can go make your resumes in Canva if you're looking for a job. So I use Canva for everything. You can make album covers, create your ebooks in Canva, of course, flyers, blog posts, literally everything almost. Like, get creative. You can kind of create whatever you need to create. So that's like my 3, right? That's number 3. It's Canva. Of course, there's so many other graphics and social media type apps and text apps. But like I said, I'm giving you guys my top 5, right? So you have Stripe, you have Canva, and you have your website. Next, number 4 is the MailChimp app. MailChimp. So what this app is this app is my email marketing, which we're going to get into next, if you guys see on the sheet. But this app is what I send out my emails with. So before, I would have to log into the computer, design an email, write it up, type it up, send it out, all that stuff. But now with it on my phone, literally, if I'm just thinking of something out loud, or I just want to give some advice, send out something motivational, inspirational, whatever. Or I'll be like, you know what? Let me do a sale today just for my email list. I'm not even going to post it on Instagram or anything. I could just sit there and send it out right then and there so easily. And then it also lets me know the growth. So how many people are actually on my website, clicking on the email list, signing up. It's just great for, keeping up with your analytics. But I just like the feature of being able to send out emails to all my customers. So literally all my customers, to send out emails to all my customers quickly, easily, and from my phone. So that's number 4. I use MailChimp. Oh, I'm sorry, MailChimp. Oh, thank you, Deja. Yes, MailChimp, like monkey. Mail and then chimp like the monkey. But that's what I use for my email marketing. It's a bunch of email marketers. Like I said, we're about to get into that next. Let me finish up with number 5 and we can get into details of email marketing. We'll start there with the communication and customer service stuff. But yeah, I need that in my life because you don't want to always have to sit down and pull out your laptop and log in and do all that stuff from your computer. Do it from your phone. Next, my top 5 apps. I mean, Instagram, duh. I don't even know, should I include it? Should I give y'all another app? Instagram, like, that's bread and butter. That's where I start all my businesses. That's why I teach other people how to start their businesses. And that is life. That is wake up and I need to go check it. And, Instagram is my place of business. And honestly, I spend more time on Instagram and more time in the Instagram app than I do in the which one? And like my website app or anything. So Instagram is like definitely bae. So I love Instagram, and like I said, that's bread and butter. You need to not only be on Instagram. Everybody said another app. Okay, I'm going to go look at my phone. Another business app. But the point I was going to make is don't just be on Instagram. You have to get out the mindset of a consumer or a user just on Instagram. You need to be a business owner on there. So stop looking at Instagram as cute, what's popping, trendy. No, business, business, business. So Facebook, of course, bought Instagram. So altogether, Facebook and Instagram is giving us so many features to really help the success of our business. Like in my head, every time they come out with something else, I just feel like, yo, they really want us to succeed. Like it's so much there to promote your brand, and it's free promotion. It's a free platform for promotion. So look at Instagram through a business standpoint. Don't look at it as the cute app that you post pictures. Like really look at it through an analytical standpoint. And I know this isn't a marketing class or whatever, so I won't go into much detail about analytics and marketing and stuff, but just look at it as far as what is working. Businesses that is selling out and turning into 6-figure and 7-figure brands. What are they doing? How are they using this social media app, which was just for pictures? Mind you, Instagram started just to share pictures. That's it. So what are they doing to use this social media app that is so good that they're turning into freaking 6-figure and 7-figure businesses? So through Instagram, you need to look at it from an advertisement and marketing and promotion standpoint, not a cute app. And like I said, that is your bread and butter. You will spend more time on there than you do basically anywhere else, period. Next, you guys said another app. Y'all was not having it with the Instagram. What's something really, really good? Okay, you know what? This is a good app that I use a lot. I'm going to just give you two. Because a lot of you guys were speaking of hair and lashes, and a lot of those vendors are overseas. You need to download the WhatsApp. It's called WhatsApp, like what's up, but WhatsApp. And then the other app that you need to make sure to have. Oh, it was just on the top of my head. I said I'm going to give you two. WhatsApp is definitely one. Oh, and then I want you, just because we talked about payment processors as well, I want you to download Square. So not Square Cash, not Cash App, but it's Square. So Square is another merchant. It's another payment processing company. But even though I use Stripe with my website, Square doesn't connect to websites as easily, but they're a good payment processing company. They're really good. But I use them for my invoices. So sometimes, let's say, when you a customer, it can be anything, but it's something that's not on your website that they can purchase, and you just need to get the money very quickly. You need to send them an invoice. So I use Square because you can't easily send invoices with Stripe. Now, if you have PayPal, you don't need Square, because PayPal has the features that Square has, but I have Stripe. So if you're thinking about doing Stripe, I use Stripe and Square together. One, Stripe has the card reader. So when I need to take payments in person, or when I need to send people receipts, I can use Square. And when I need to send invoices, I can use Square. So Square is my kind of backup, like the side chick, but it's my side payment processor. So that's what Square is. And then WhatsApp, and that's What's Up. I don't know, did somebody spell it for you guys yet, but it's like WHATS, like WHATS, and then app, APP. This app is to communicate with overseas vendors. So you can video, you can FaceTime. Well, it isn't FaceTime, but video chat, call them, text them. This is to communicate with them. This is so much better than writing them, messaging them on like Alibaba, AliExpress, or even their websites and waiting for an email back. It's really like texting. It's really like a phone. So it's WhatsApp. And once you download it and you get into this business, a lot of vendors will start to reach out to you. Please have your guard up, because some of them, just because a vendor reach out to you and say, hey, we have these products at this price, you definitely, you can't work with everybody. You do not know the quality. So have your guard up. But for your legit vendor that you have found that you work with, this is great communication. So to communicate with your suppliers easily, not paying phone charges, for out the country, you definitely need to have WhatsApp. So those are the apps I have for you guys. So we have your website app, your money app, your Canva for your graphic designs. Instagram is your bread and butter. I told you Square. If you don't use PayPal, you need Square app for invoices, receipts, card readers to take in-person payments, all those things, and WhatsApp to talk to your WhatsApp to talk with your suppliers. So, okay, we got that. Let's move on. Everybody have the appy apps. We're going to move on to communication and customer service skills. So, surprisingly, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have not done a class yet speaking on this topic, and that is my mistake. My mistake. And why I say that is my mistake, because this is really such a important component of business. And just by, I've been business coaching I just started this online digital webinar thing for about 2 years now, and took it serious within the last year. And I'm just seeing a lot of issues that clients are having, both clients and sellers. I'm seeing a lot of issues that they are having with customer service. And I don't know, maybe I thought it was a no-brainer that people knew to treat their customers good. I don't know. So I never talked about it, but definitely we need to talk about it. We need to get some things in place, and we definitely need to have some teachings on this. So first things first, you want to have good communication. That's everything in life. You want your relationship to work, friendships to work. Everything is good communication. And if you need your business and your business relationships to work, that's a relationship as well. You have relationships with your customers. Me and you guys have a relationship. And especially if I'm your personal business coach, we really have a relationship. So for any relationship to function and work good, you need good communication. So taking people orders and not reaching out to them, not responding to them, not writing them back is an absolutely no. Like, it is a no. You will put such bad taste in people's mouth and really tarnish your brand. You can have an amazing product, but if you're ignoring people and you're not writing people back, it doesn't even matter. And then you have the risk of getting all these complaints and chargebacks and everything of your company just because you simply did not communicate with your customers. You simply just didn't communicate with your customers and, let them know what's going on with their orders. Like, you're so quick to take people money, but you're not quick to respond to them and keep them up to date on things. You can't be like that. And nobody is perfect. We all have had our shortcomings, because we're humans. So even though we're business owners, we're also humans. We also have a life and everything. So clients have to understand that too. Because even for me, I have some people, like, the business standard in the world for emails and messages is 24 to 48 hours response. I at least like to stay within 24, but it's a 24 to 48 hour response. But I have some people that will literally DM me and then go write in my comments and then go email me and then go write on Facebook, like everywhere trying to get my attention. Like, hey, I DM'd you. And I'm like, okay. Like, literally DM me 2 minutes ago. It's like, okay, I'll check it. I promise I'll get to it. So the standard is 24 hours. You really want to get back to all customers within 24 hours. And like I said, I understand we are human. We are business owner, but we have lives as well. We're moving around. You're not literally, a misconception is people think that your face is literally in the phone and that your messaging system is a one-on-one basis where you can just get right back to them. That's not the case, but you want to have systems in place. So let's talk about these systems. So one is automatic emails. Automatic emails is things you can set up on your website so that when your customers order, they automatically get some form of confirmation. So I love it with my digital products. So like vendor lists, not this class because it's live, but when I had pre-recorded classes, anything like that, marketing plans, I set it up to where You get a confirmation email, and then you get a link to your product right then and there. It is automatic as soon as you order. So therefore, that leaves out a lot of confusion. It goes straight to your email. So you want those automatic things going on, especially with my product, girls. If you're selling hair, clothing, sunglasses, lashes, phone cases, whatever the case may be, you want an automatic email there, and you need that automatic email to have some. And as you can see, that is bracket 3 about policies. You need that automatic email to basically have that, your information about your company. So you need that automatic email to have that information about your company. What people want to know when they first order is, 1, their order was confirmed. So yes, we got your order. Number 2, which is really number 1, but when you know what it's going to ship out and how long it's going to take. Even though you should have this already on your website and on your Instagram and everywhere else, be very clear with your shipping policies, and we'll get into it next. But be very clear with your shipping policies. But they want to know when their order is shipping out. So you can set it up with your website. You can either put it on your receipt. You can type in additional text on your receipt email that's going to go to them. You could type it in on your confirmation email, or you could just set up some email automations with things like MailChimp, that every time somebody places an order on your site, you can set this up behind the scenes in like Wix and Shopify too. Every time somebody places an order on your site, they get an additional email outside of the regular confirmation that says, hey, thank you for your order. But they get an additional email, and it doesn't have to be long, guys. It literally is hello. Okay, let's use me, for example. Hello, thank you so much for shopping Queendom Dynasty. We appreciate your order. Our processing time takes 3 to 5 business days, so we will begin processing your order now, and it will ship to you within 3 to 5 business days. If you have any questions or concern, please get back to us. Also note that all sales are final. We only accept returns or exchanges or whatever your policy is, whatever rules you want to make. This is your business. You do it your way. That is why it's so cool to be your own boss. But whatever your rules is, but basically you want to state that, and you want it to go to your customers very quickly, because if you don't, that's when they kind of cause an uproar. Do things like commenting in your comments on Instagram, stuff like that. People act up, they show out. And you don't want that. If you have good communication, you really won't have any problems. Good communication and quality product, you really won't have any problems in your business. Those are the 2 business killers. And especially for Black businesses, they get such a bad reputation. Quality products and good communication, you'll be fine. You'll definitely be fine. Always make your customers feel good about spending their money. You want people to feel like this was worth it. You want them to have an experience. So little things like, for example, on Christmas, I sent my customers for the year of 2017 a thank you holiday card. Nobody told me to do that. Nobody paid me to do that. I literally spent my own money. I sent out over 1,000 cards, professionally got them designed, printed, and, bought everything. I paid my assistant and my sister to help me package and ship it out. So instead of, I can't send 1,000 Christmas gifts to everybody, but let's do these cards. But little things to let people know you appreciate them and they feel good about spending their money, because nobody is entitled to give you anything. Nobody has to spend their money with you, and people work hard for their money. So you don't want to be that business owner that takes and like give people your butt to kiss and kind of ignore them because they have spent their money with you. So you want your customers to feel good. You want to do those little extra things. So if it's investing in nice packaging, or like I said, putting a thank you card in every package that you send out, or even just writing them a thank you email after they get their order. So once you know their order is shipped, because you don't have to spend money on print and materials, a thank you email. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make people feel good, but it can be a thank you email, a follow-up. And then that is also good to get client testimonies and reviews. So thank you so much. We see that you got your order, or we see that you ordered last week. How is everything? How is the hair? Have you installed it? Please send us pictures. We really appreciate your business. On your next order, here's a 10% off coupon. So make people feel good. Reach out to your customers. If you're in business just about getting a sale and making money, and you don't think about the other things, you won't last long. Or you will have a lot of drama and a lot of negativity. And I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just being real. So next, company policies, because I talked about it, and then we'll talk about email marketing. Your policies are your refund policy, your shipping policy. Communication is a policy. So if your policy is we respond to all emails within 28 to 48 hours, that's a policy. This is basically your company rules, obligations, the standard. And you want it to be clear. Put it everywhere you get thanks to put it, because people swear they didn't see stuff. They swear they didn't see it. So like I said, on your Instagram, your Facebook, wherever you're marketing. Sorry, I don't know who in the world just called me. Okay. Wherever you're marketing, so your Instagram, your Facebook, wherever you are marketing, you want to make sure that you will be able to, I'm sorry guys. Somebody is just keep calling me, which is crazy. You want to make sure that you're going to be able, I'm sorry, I really lost train of thought. But yeah, you just need your policies everywhere so people can't say that they didn't get them. So your Instagram page, your Facebook page, on your website, they get that email confirmation. You can also do a follow-up email, because people will say that they didn't see the information, they didn't get it. They will try to blame you. They will say, oh, I was supposed to get it this day, I didn't get it this day, what's going on? And then, people, especially with Black businesses, they're quick to attack. They want to call you a fraud, a scam, and 9 times out of 10 they just didn't read your policy. So you want it on your website as well. It needs to be on your website. So even if you just have an FAQ tab, or you can have a tab that says refund and exchanges, you can have a tab that says shipping or whatever, or like I said, just through an FAQ our policies. But you want it as many places as you can put it, because like I said, people act like they didn't see it. Now when it comes to developing these policies, it is based upon you. It is really based on you. This is your business, this is your rules. You have to do what works for you. That's the bottom line. You really, really, really have to do what works best for you and what best in your business. So you want to make sure that it's something that you can own up to. So if you said you can get a refund in 30 days, you need to make sure that you own up to that. And what is the rules of that refund? Do they have to send the product back? Does it have to be in its original state? So you need to think about all this stuff of what you're willing to do. If it's no refunds, no exchanges, or if it's no refunds and only exchanges, is it 14 days? And like I said, what's the process? Are you going to give them the shipping label, or do they have to pay for the shipping? All these things you need to spell out, write out, and put it everywhere, so people are clear on your story. They're clear. They're very, very clear on, what you're doing. Let me see. Can I get okay, boom. Got it back up. Sorry for that interruption, guys. Boom. Alrighty. So yeah, that's policies. Now let's talk about email marketing, which is a little different than the automatic emails. Email marketing is a platform. With Wix and Shopify, they can collect emails for you and do your email marketing for you. So even the email that you guys got for this class today, I did it with Wix. I normally don't use Wix. I use MailChimp, just because MailChimp has been the first one I've used since I started my business, which was 2 years ago. And so I just didn't want to be working on 2 lists and, sending people double emails. But for this class, I went ahead and used MailChimp. I went ahead and used Wix. And what I liked about it is I was literally able to select only the people who bought the class and just send you guys an email at one time. I just said, everybody who signed up for Online Business Workshop, so that product, they put you guys in a group, and I sent the email at one time. That's email marketing. As you know, if you try to use Yahoo, Google, Gmail, Hotmail, whatever, and you try to send an email to 1,000 people, it won't let you. It's going to block it. You cannot do mass emailing. So this is why we need email marketing. Also why we need email marketing, it's the closest that you can get to your clients. Most people have their emails on their phone. Most people have their emails directly on their phones. So it's kind of like a mini text message, but you get right in their face. They may not see your posts on social media. They may not see your flyers out and about, but when you can go directly to them in their email, they're going to get the information. That's why email marketing is so, so big. So like I said, I use MailChimp. Wix has it integrated. I think Shopify has it integrated as well. There's other websites like ConvertKit. Literally, you can go on email and just type in the best email marketing for small business, and it will give you a list of websites to use. They have different pricing. With MailChimp, when you start off, I think the first 2,000 subscribers is free. And then after that, you have to pay. So it'll start at like $25 a month and then go up to $50 a month and up from there. But you do have to pay for it. But it's so worth it. It is so worth it. Like, I feel like my sales are really, really, they do so well because of the email list. They do so well because of the email list. So you really want email marketing. And it's like I said, it's a great way. You can send motivational things to your customers. You can send little tips. So, 3 tips to take care of your bundles after purchasing. You can send style of the days if you have a fashion boutique. So outfit of the days. You can just really, it's great interaction. And like I said, it's right there. It's direct. So definitely get your email marketing set up and make sure you have it to where they can sign up on your email list on your website. If you don't know how to do it yourself, YouTube it for direction or hire a graphic designer that can do it for you, that can set up the sign up form on your website. Okay? So we talked about your automated emails, your email marketing, and your company policies, and just overall building customer relationships. I have gave you guys a lot of ideas about little things you can do to build those relationships, checking in with your customers, following up, even simple stuff like Instagram, saying good morning. If you didn't notice, I almost say good morning every day to my following. Even if you're not my customer and you just follow me, that's building relationship on my social media. And then sometimes I'll say, good morning, don't be shy to say it back. Or good morning, to say it back, drop a crown below. Little things like that, you're inviting people in, you're interacting with people. When people comment on your post, write them back. Don't be all stuck up and not writing people back. Like, that's so foolish to me. Like, why would you do that? That's an opportunity to interact and talk with customers. So, of course, if you have 150 comments, of course, we're not expecting you to respond to all, because I don't. But when, I have a couple comments or people asking me questions, I'm going to always respond. So just build that relationship. Don't just make it about sales. If your business is only about sales and the money part of things, then, like I said, it won't last as long. So for that part of the class, that's for that part, communication, customer service. Is everybody good? Everybody following? Let me know. And then we can move on. So everybody good. The comments, let me wait for the comments. Okay. Good. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. All right, let's talk about vendors, which I know this is a big reason a lot of people signed up in the first place. But I hope that you actually got some good pointers and information outside of just vendors, because like I said, you can have the best product in the world, but if your business is not set up right, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know about that product and the quality, and you got the best vendor because you don't know how to run your business. So it isn't just about vendors, even though people focus on it so much. Now, it is a big part because, like I said, quality and good customer service, your business will be good for a long term, very long term. But it's not all about that. You have to set your business up and run it right as well. So finding vendors, communicating with them, top questions to ask, negotiating prices, and customized products, meaning what all can vendors offer you as far as customization. So let's talk about finding vendors. For most people, they start this search online. They start this search. Let me come back and talk to you guys. We'll talk about finding vendors, and I think I remember communication and everything else. But yeah, most people start this search online. They started on Google. See if we're good. Alrighty. She switched back. Okay, everybody's here with me. My hair want to act up, but we gonna keep going. All right, so most people start this on Google. Google information can be doubtful and misleading and just seem overwhelming at times. Like, you never know what websites are legit. You never know. But that's why it's so important to really do your research. Don't go for the first thing you see. Don't go for the first thing somebody tells you, because everybody is different. What your definition of quality is and what you're looking for your business and in your business may not be what somebody else is looking for. So definitely don't just go off what somebody else is telling you, because you may get yourself in a bad situation. You have to test out and research every vendor for yourself. But like I said, most people start on Google. Keywords to type in if you're going to start on Google that a lot of people don't type in is bulk. So you can definitely say, what would be the correct term for it? I guess wholesale clothing in bulk, or sunglasses in bulk, eyelashes in bulk, anything like that. So most people, bulk is a good one. Manufacturer is a good one. Vendors is a good one. Wholesale. So these are all keywords that you need to use during your search, because you're not searching for regular products. You're searching for specific products. Sorry, y'all, I'm putting in my charger. You're searching for a specific product. You're not searching for regular products. So bulk, wholesale, manufacturer, private label. Private label, you can find a lot of vendors using that keyword. These are all keywords that you want to use. Now, let's talk about some of these websites that might pop up for you, right? Because some people have trouble trusting certain websites. And let's just talk about it. We're going to put it out there, like AliExpress and things like that. Some people feel like they can't trust these websites. Let me break it down to you and tell you this. Just like we have to market our business and we may use Instagram, you're on Amazon. Well, a lot of those vendors on AliExpress on Amazon too, and they're drop shipping to you. So, but anyways, Amazon, Instagram, Facebook, we're advertising ourselves. We're marketing ourselves. These countries out the seas, Lordy, these companies overseas have to do the same thing. They have to market themselves. Why wouldn't they be on AliExpress when there's hair companies on AliExpress, I'm sure, making millions of dollars? So if you're a good company, lashes, hair, clothing, and you want American, England, you want to basically broaden your horizon of your clientele and market your products, why wouldn't you be on the marketplace like Alibaba, AliExpress, DHgate, Amazon, any of these places? Why wouldn't you be there? Like, remember, guys, stop thinking as a consumer. Start thinking as a business owner and what makes sense. So stop listening to what other people are saying and like the negative backlash, and find out for yourself. Find out for yourself. Do your own research. Now, I'm not saying that every single business, company, and vendor on these places are the top quality. No, there is a lot of bad companies. There's a lot of scamming companies. There's a lot of poor quality companies. But this is why we have the internet. This is why you cannot be lazy and just listen to what somebody tells you. Oh yeah, they're good, or no, they're bad. You need to go do your own research. Don't be lazy. Like, y'all, I be up 4 or 5, 6 in the morning. I don't sleep. Me and my computer up thugging it. Don't be lazy. You need to do your own research. This is why you need to do these things, because you need to find out if whatever company you have found on whatever marketplace is a reliable company. So look them up on YouTube. See, has anybody reviewed them? Nowadays, everybody reviews everything on YouTube. Before, people wouldn't really put the vendors or plugs out there. They'll just review companies who pay them or whatever. But now everything is on YouTube. And I feel like that's a little step, like before you can actually yourself feel and see and touch, you can kind of see, from the video what the quality is like, and you get some perspectives. But go with your heart and do your research. It starts with the web. And then also, I talked about this in my book some. So if you have my book, Become a Boss, the 10-step guide to starting your business, I went in details about this. It's not just online and it's not just overseas. We have suppliers, wholesalers, manufacturers here in the US, but search for them and you'll be surprised. You can find stuff locally. So even like shipping, I needed some shipping supplies one time and I just said, let me go ahead and just see. Let me just go ahead and see. And I typed in wholesale packaging near me. And surprisingly, in my area, I found some wholesale packaging. So just type in things in your area. You never know what's going to come up and you never know what you're going to see. So make sure to do that as well. Okay. We're good, ladies. All right. Now let's talk about what was next on the list. I'm not going to switch screens. So let me just pull up the worksheet so I can see what was next. Okay. Communication. So how do you communicate with the vendors? Let's backtrack. As I already told you guys, go ahead and download WhatsApp. WhatsApp will be the most effective, the most quick, efficient way to communicate with your vendors. It's through WhatsApp. So we're going to start there. WhatsApp is really good. Yeah. So WhatsApp is really good. Also, these vendors, they have websites of their own. You can reach out to them. They have emails. Some have numbers. Of course, you'll use their numbers with WhatsApp. Nowadays, honey, they is stalkers. They on your Instagram, your Facebook, they everywhere. They will find you. So, yeah. Now, those are more so of like the Chinese-based beauty hair industries. That's very like everywhere and really populated and like stalkerish. But like for clothing, especially US clothing, more than likely you'll have to find their website. Some of them have numbers. Trade shows you may have to go to so you can see and meet and purchase orders in person. But yeah, email is kind of the standard. And then some people have message portals such as like AliExpress, Amazon. They have message portals where you can message people. But on some websites of vendors, they have message portals as well where you can communicate and message with the vendors. So questions that you need to start off asking. Of course, the process, like what is the requirements in the process to purchase wholesale from them, and you want to get their wholesale price list. You never want to look at the regular price list on their website. You need to personally ask them to email you their wholesale price list. And is there any minimum? So in order to get these prices at this wholesale price, do I need to order, what's the minimum I have to order, or is there a minimum at all, So that's very important. The turnaround time. How long will it take your products to get to you? You want to be clear on that. Maybe this vendor is great and they're awesome, but their shipping is just too long and you can't deal with it. So the turnaround time. You also want to know, just lost track again. But yeah, you want to know the turnaround time. But then, you also want to know about the product, the quality of the product. So you can ask them, how is this product sourced, or how is it made? Is it in-house? What is the process? All those things. What's all included? What fibers, like what fabrics, with hair, what fibers. Be nosy, because you're going to be selling this to your customers. And then it's not even about being nosy. Be knowledgeable. You want to be knowledgeable. Be knowledgeable of what you are selling, because when you're knowledgeable and you know what you're selling, if people try to come at you sideways, or not even sideways, people can just have genuine questions, about what they're buying. You want to be knowledgeable of your product. So you need to know everything, the process, what it's made of, how it's made, things like that. Of course, you don't have to literally write all this in the first message you send. The first message you send them, it needs to be, this is just called Dynasty Day. Okay. Can't you put your phone on like don't disturb? Let me do that. Because everybody wants to call me. All right. My phone on do not disturb. Sorry, guys. I don't know why people is calling me. But yeah. Anyways, you want to, you really want to, you really want to first introduce yourself. So the first thing is you don't want to just throw all these questions, build a relationship. Like I said, with your clients, you're building a relationship. With your vendors, you need to build a relationship as well. And then we're going to get into negotiation, why building relationships is so important. But you start off first, introduce yourself. Hello, my name is so-and-so. I'm looking for a supplier or manufacturer or vendor for this type of product. I'm here in the United States. What is, how am I able to work with you guys? And then, you communicate, you keep asking these questions about, the process of buying wholesale from them. And then also you want to ask, do they offer any sampling or testing in any type of way? So you want to know that. Do they offer that? So whether they can send samples for free, or you have to just pay for the shipping. Do you have to buy samples? What is the process to test out their product so you guys can begin working, So those are like the first top questions. Let me see what was next. Let me pull up the worksheet to see what was next. So, like I said, building that relationship will get you into negotiations. Your first order that you make, don't try it. Don't try it. That's what I'm gonna say. Sometimes I tell people like, yeah, you should negotiate your wholesale prices, and they think that means just, oh, well, I should get it cheap. If they tell me $1,000, then I need to tell them, no, I'm only going to spend $500. Don't try it. Respect people's business just how you want people to respect your business when you get into it and while you're in it. Respect their prices, just like your prices. Don't lowball people, especially if they have quality and they treat you good and you guys have a good relationship. Don't lowball people. Be very respectful, because when you try it, now you have lost your respect. The respect they had for you is lost. Now they don't respect you. They don't look to you as a real business owner, you know? So, but what I mean by negotiate, after you have built relationships, after you have showed this company, hey, I am serious. I am a real business owner. I will be buying X amount of product. I am consistent. I am using you guys as my main vendor. I am loyal to you. Then let's talk about some things. So if you've been getting a certain price for so long, you could say, hey, we're making some changes in my business here. We're expanding. Overhead is just getting higher. And I've been working with you a long time. I spent a lot of money with you. I just want to know, can we work on our prices a little bit more? So if you gave me these 20 packs of clothing for $1,000, I appreciate that. Thank you. But can we do $920? Or can I stop paying for shipping? What if shipping is free? Can you please provide me with free shipping? I'm ordering from you every week. I'm ordering a lot in bulk. Can you start providing me free shipping? But build that relationship and don't lowball it. Make it something it makes sense. It makes so much sense. Like I said, if somebody tells you $1,000, you want to cut them in half to 500, where are they going to get profit? They are a business too. So make it make sense. Don't lowball people and respect them. But over time, you do want to start negotiating. I mean, you should negotiate. Everything is negotiable. And if you can get it at a better price and have a higher profit margin for yourself, or you just spend that extra money in other things, like investing back into your business, you want to negotiate. So there's nothing wrong with that. So I just want to put that little bug in your ear and just give you some tips on that. And then with the customization thing, vendors can offer you different customizations. Such as, I know with hair a lot, they can offer you the bundle tags around it. Some vendors can also offer you packaging, customized packaging with lashes. Even though they're your lash vendors, some lash vendors have customized packaging as well. So ask them, what do they offer? It can be a clothing vendor. They can put your company's tag in the clothing. So ask them, things that they offer to customize your product, private labeling, all those type of things. You have to communicate and ask questions. It may not be plastered all over their website or a service that they promote and advertise, but it is a service that they offer. So you want to make sure that you're asking questions, guys. Okay. So ask questions, be open, but be very respectful, and remember to build relationships. That's the thing with vendors. And do your research. Do your research for yourself. Also, a quick note. A lot of people was like, oh, they send you samples with hair, and it's like a little track, maybe about this long. I don't suggest that. If you're going to sell something to a customer, you need to know your product. You need to be wearing your product for yourself. That little sample is not going to If it tangles in the back, you know, it's not going to show you that. That sample is not going to show you if it sheds. That sample is not really going to show you what that hair is going to do after you dye it. Is it going to mat up? You know, so you want some real bundles. You need to wear them for yourself. And even if you're testing out multiple companies and you can't wear all the bundles for yourself, get your sister, your aunt, your friend, whoever to buy it at the wholesale price and be like, okay, I'm testing out this company, girl, test out that company. Let me know how it is, dye it, straighten it, everything. And I just want to throw that out there because a lot of people have hair companies. Majority of my clients do. Simple things, I don't suggest that you don't know that hair. You sell, you need to know where you're about it. Good, good. All right. Now, I promise that in class, I'm going to give y'all 3 plugs. Vendor plugs. And the type of vendors I wanted to give you guys are vendors that's not so specific in one note. Like, okay, so for the hair vendor, it's like she doesn't just sell hair. They offer customized packaging, silk bonnets, things like that. For the clothing vendors, I'm only giving out this one because a lot of people ask about drop shipping or say they don't have money to purchase a lot of stock with clothing. So I'm giving out this one for that reason. So it's the reason why I'm giving out each vendor. I'm giving out this one for that reason. Packaging vendor, I'm giving out this vendor because they gave me a discount code to give you guys. So the thing to note though, a lot of US companies haven't really don't really advertise or do drop shipping a lot. When it comes to drop shipping, you're going to get a lot of Chinese-based companies that offer that service. When it comes to clothing, now we're talking about clothing, you're going to get a lot of Chinese companies that offer that service, which means that your shipping can be longer. But you negotiate. You never know what you can work out. It can or cannot be. But I just want to throw that out there, that when doing drop shipping with clothing, it may be Chinese companies, and you may have to factor in a longer shipping time. You may have to. So I just want to throw that out there. But let me look at my phone to get everybody's information. So I told you guys to download WhatsApp. So I'm going to give you all their WhatsApp numbers. Right? So the vendor, like I said, she has multiple things: hair, lashes, a little bit of like customized bags, a little bit of like bonnets and things like that. The WhatsApp number, and I hope everybody's listening. Matter of fact, I'll type it in. That's easier. I'm going to say it and type it in. 86, that's like the country number, China. 156 I'm sorry. Let's start over. 86 158 6555 9157. So that's hair, right? Guys got that? Let me go ahead and put it out there. And her name is Lisa. And I'm actually wearing her product now. This is her hair. Just let her know that every vendor that I'm telling you guys about, let them know that Dynasty sent you so they know how to handle you, work with you, and they can offer you some better pricing. So let them know I sent you, because I built relationships. That's what I'm saying. Relationships are so important. I built relationships with these people. So her name is Lisa. That's Lisa. Hair and things. Now, for the customized boxes, when you're looking for boxes, let me show you guys some examples. See how pretty those are? Show you some more. Customized tissue paper. This one is not showing that good. Tissue paper, silk bags, subscription boxes, all these things, right? The number, this company, 86. Screen froze? Okay, when you refresh, you see. All right, I'm going to pause then. Y'all let me know when you guys are ready. Refresh. Why would it freeze? All right. Did y'all refresh? Okay, good. We're back. We're back. All right, guys, let me know. I just refreshed as well. No, I just refreshed. I didn't lose connection. I just refreshed. So can you hear and see me now? Back. Okay. Got you. Got you. Got you. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't go. I just refreshed. All right. Got it. Got it. All right. So back, like I said, the packaging vendor number. I'm going to type it in and say it as well. 86 country code 156 2115 7760. Now, they gave me if you need the hair vendor number, again, scroll up in the chat box because I typed it in. They gave me a discount code. I'm going to type in a discount code. So when you go to them, you can use discount code Queen. So just let them know Dynasty sent you. Queen D18. I don't know. They made that code. I don't know about that code, guys. Queen D18. This is the packaging vendor for customized packaging. Okay, let me go back. I'll type in the hair number. So I know it's 86 158 6555 9157. All right, got it? Let them know Dynasty gave you their information and they can start sending you photos. They can send you videos. I like it. I'd be like, can I see the warehouse? Can I see you unpackaging products? I'm nosy. But they can send you photos, videos. Y'all can chat, talk, schedule a time to speak. All those things. All those things. They will send you examples. Let them know what you're looking for. Be honest. Be open. Let them know what you're looking for. Ask for price lists. And yeah. All right. So next. If you're looking for a clothing vendor, and I'm putting one that drop ships, of course they wholesale too. If they drop ship, they wholesale. But this is a vendor that drop ships. I have personally bought bulk clothing from them. And they are actually on AliExpress. I think they have a regular website as well. I got to go on my AliExpress app. But they're on AliExpress. But they have a regular website as well. But this is an option if you don't have a lot of money to start buying inventory with clothing and you want to drop ship. This is a company, very trendy, very in style. Their quality is pretty good, especially to be a Chinese company. It's not like that Wish water material stuff. No, they sent me cotton, not spandex. It was cotton. But it is called Artsu Store. All right, I'm going to type it in. And this is on AliExpress, guys. Artsu Store. I think they do have some packaging for cosmetics. That's why I said reach out and ask them because they can tell you more than me. They know their inventory. They know what they have. But I did see some advertisement for cosmetics. And I don't know if it was just the packaging, such as cardboard, or do they have bottles as well. But if you guys didn't know, I have additional lists. So like my hair list has 40 vendors on it. If you're looking for packaging for cosmetics, the beauty and cosmetics list is good, or the customized packaging list, 10 vendors on there. So I have additional lists as well. But Artsu Store, let's get back to the clothing. I just typed it in for you guys. ARTSU Store. Let me see, can I pull up their profile? I really don't know how to work this app like that. Oh, boom. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the store. But they offer drop shipping. That's why I'm giving you this one. And then also guys who want to sell wholesale. Very trendy. They have a large catalog and very decent. So those are the 3 bonus vendors that I promised to give out in class. If you need more, I can give everybody a discount code to get the vendor list off my website. The clothing vendor list has like over 100. The hair vendor list has like 40. The other vendor lists are smaller. I think the shoe vendor list has like 10 to 15. I have a vendor list just for children clothing. I have a vendor list For hair products, natural hair products, edge control, shampoos, conditioners, I have a vendor list. For packaging, swimsuits, I have a vendor list just for swimsuits. So basically anything you need, I kind of got on the website. And everybody, all my return customers always get 25% off. So the code is Queen25. So I'll type that in. And this is for anything, guys. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session with me, anything, the next class I have, it doesn't expire. You can always use 25% off. If you want to get my business book, everything. So Queen25. So yeah, those was, yeah, some of the beauties, it's a mix. So yes, some does have natural products. Some companies, literally, they focus on natural products. So all the information right now is in the chat box. And I see a lot of ladies copying and reposting for you guys. So thank you guys so much for that and helping out each other. That's what it's all about. You have to support each other. But yeah, so thank you guys for that. So all the information is there. So screenshot it, do whatever you need to do. If you need to tap off, well, just screenshot it, not tap off and go type it in. You can do that when the webinar is done. But that is the vendor information, right? We good. We good. Everything is in the chat box. And like I said, more detailed vendor lists. Yeah, sunglasses is on my accessory list. So everything is in the chat box. Everybody should be good. And you guys, this is a good start. You have a start. This is like the starting line. Of course, you go do your own research. Of course, you can purchase more vendors. But this is a great start to get your research going. And just, you can use this as a tester just to get your feet wet with talking, to communicating, checking out, getting yourself, making a budget to see how much it's going to run you, how much wholesale is. So, yeah. Let's continue. Let's get back to the worksheet. Booyah. Pricing and sales. So like I just said, this will help you start your budget. So we already talked about basically what is it called? You'll get from your vendors, you'll get their price list, right? And with whatever you're buying in wholesale, that's kind of going to be your start. That is your start to basically get your pricing together. And a lot of people ask, okay, Dynasty, well, how do I price my products? So many people ask me that. And pricing your products, I put this little chart here. Like I said, you guys should be able to write in it later. But yeah, I put this little chart here. And how pricing your products goes, you kind of want to work backwards a little bit. You want to work from your ultimate goal. So I start off with monthly, and I say, what is my monthly sales goal? What is your monthly sales goal? How much is it you want to make in your business? How much is it you need to make in your business in order to be successful? In order to take care of yourself, pay your bills, take care of yourself, get the things that you need and want. So, your monthly sales goals is first. That's first up, right? So be clear on it. I know you guys probably have heard me talk about this, but I always use the example of the $10,000 rule. So let's say you want to make $10,000 for the month. All right, cool. You can do that. And I know y'all like $10,000, but you can do it. And I'm going to show you how you can do it. And once I break it down to you, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, let's say you want to make $10,000 for the month. And now you have your wholesale price list. So you have your vendor prices and everything. Start averaging things out. So even it's very simple to go based off hair because most people will buy 3 bundles. So you know that your profit margin, as far as with your sales goals at the end of the month, needs to be based off of 3 bundle order, because the majority of your clients, 90 to 95%, will buy 3 bundles each time. Those 3 bundles will probably be in the lengths of very, like 16, 18, 20, 20, 20, 22, things like that. So you know that every time. So I would, if I was in the hair business and I said I want to make $10,000 a month and I'm pricing out my products before I launch my business, I would go ahead and make my bundle deals and price it off that. I would price it off my bundle deals. Reason being, because like I said, most people is going to buy in that bundle deal. They're going to buy in that package of like an 18, 20, 22. So let's say my vendor, a 16, 18, 20 is $100. $100 flat, right? I'm just making this easy. That's why I'm using like flat numbers, because honey, we ain't got time to be calculating. So a 16, 18, 20 is $100. So that's what you will put for the wholesale price. So your monthly goal is $10,000. Your wholesale price, we're going to start there though. A 16, 18, 20 would be $100, right? What needs to be your upsell or profit margin to make this $10,000 a month? For me, I want to make it something that's very manageable, something very easy, something I can understand, I can digest, and I feel confident like, oh, okay, I can do this. So to make $10,000 a month, you need to make roughly, not exact. Like I said, I'm just making this easy, guys. I don't need any grammar police or mathematicians in the algebra police to come check me, okay? I'm just playing, but yeah, we're just gonna make this really easy. So let's say roughly you need about $300 a day. Not a day. Yeah, $300 a day. You need about $300 a day, roughly, give or take, to make $10,000 a month. There is 30 days in a month on average. Average days in a month is 30 days. So for 30 days, if you make $300, well, you need to make a little bit more. But like I said, I just want to be roughly. Or we can go off 400. Let's say 400, because then you'll be over $10,000. It's almost 30 days. And if you make between 300 to 400, let's just say that. So to make this very easy and something you feel like you can do and confident, let's make your profit margin, let's basically your upsell $100. The vendor giving it to you for $100 and you gonna make $100 off that order, off that bundle deal that most people are going to buy. So making $100 profit means you only need to have 3 to 4 orders a day. Only 3 to 4 orders. So you telling me with social media, Instagram, Facebook, in-person events, networking, advertising, marketing, everything, you can't get 3 to 4 people to purchase your product? Yes, you can. Like, isn't like breaking it down like that? Doesn't it sound so much easier and better? Like, okay, that's all you have to focus on. So every day you're focused. You wake up every day starting your business and you're like, I got to get 3 to 4 orders today. I got to get 3 to 4 orders today. I got to get 3 to 4 orders today. Focus on it. Focus on it. Focus on it. Did I make $300 a day? Did I make $350 today? That's your focus. That's your goal every day. And you work towards that goal until it becomes clockwork, until it becomes the norm. And then that's when you up your goal. Okay, well, I've been doing this for 3 months now, 10 grand for 3 months every month. Let's go to 30,000. Then you up it up, but now you're making $1,000 a day. But you get what I'm saying? Make it something simple that you can digest and that is like, okay, I see this, I got it, I can do this, right? That's what you really want to do. And that's kind of how you do it. So write out how much you want to make. It doesn't have to be $10,000. I use that example just to be easy. If you want to make an extra $5,000 a month, if you want to make extra $2,000, whatever it is, you need to know how much you want to make, know how much you're getting the product for wholesale, and you upsell and build your price list off of that. And then also, secondly, like I said, this class, we're not talking about marketing and stuff, but this is important to note when talking about pricing. You need to know where you are in the market. Who are your competitors? Who's the cheapest? Who's the most expensive? Where does your product quality and customer experience, the whole package, lines up there? And where do you need to price yourself? So that has to be factored in it as well. And that's kind of how you start building out your price list. Right? So order fulfillment and shipping. Let's talk about that a little bit. So now you have your website. You got your products, everything is good. Now you ready to go, honey. And you are like ready to go, G-O. And it's time you get an order and now it's time to ship. What is your system? What do you have in place? What is your process for getting these people their order, their merchandise? Because if you don't get it to them, they're going to be mad. So what is your process for getting these people their orders? So, who I like to ship through, just because it's easy, it's to the point, and I like flat rate shipping, and I'll explain flat rate shipping. I like to ship through USPS. USPS, United States Postal Service. I like to ship through them because they offer flat rate shipping. And with flat rate shipping, your envelopes that you send, boxes, all that stuff is free. And then on top of it being free, it's the same price every time. So you don't need a scale and weigh products and go through that and then try to, make up a price that's fair with shipping, because everybody's shipping is going to be different. It's not going to be the same for everybody. You don't have to do all that if you just ship flat rate. Now, if you want to ship first class mail or by the package and by weight, you can. All means you can do it. But I'm just, giving you guys my advice. And you take it with a grain of salt. It's what you want to do. But yes, I use USPS and flat rate shipping. Right now, most people shipping like the envelopes, the flat rate envelopes. If you purchase online, it's like $6.70. That's how much it will cost you. And flat rate means if it fits, it shipped. No weigh-in. Everything is the same price every time. If it fits inside, you can ship it off. But yeah, you can do it that way. So that's just kind of, what I use. It's pretty easy. It's straight to the point. If you have PayPal, PayPal connects with USPS, so you'll be able to ship out of your PayPal account. If you're using Stripe, Square, any other payment processor, I recommend making a USPS account. So USPS lets you make a free account, and you can create your shipping labels from there. Inside of their account, you'll just have to transfer your clients' information over. It's other websites too, you guys, like stamps.com. It's other platforms to ship, and with USPS that connects to USPS. These are just the simplest, straight to the point, the easiest, and just what I have used over the past 6-7 years of having online business, right? If you're going to be shipping from home, which I suggest, because going to the post office every day is a hassle, it's stressful, it's just a lot. You don't need a fancy printer. You can get a regular printer from Walmart, Office Depot, Staples, whatever. You get a regular printer, and you just need some label paper. So you can order that on Amazon. If you make Amazon, you can go to Office Depot, Staples, and you get shipping paper. With shipping paper, you want to get the one that comes 2 sheets per page. I hope you guys are taking notes, because I know I talk a little fast and I'm saying a lot. So I hope everybody's writing this down or writing it in their phone. But yeah, you want to get shipping paper. It comes 2 sheets per page. And you have your printer, you have your shipping paper. Once you make your labels on these platforms, whether it's PayPal or USPS, once you're done, you pay for it. You pay for it, and then you're going to print it. It'll say print. So it'll save it as a PDF file, and then you just press print, and it prints right out your printer like regular paper, nothing special. Now, they do have fancy printing machines that can print a bunch of labels at one time, and it kind of integrate your client's address and information in there. That's the option. But starting off, I would start off just with a regular printer and shipping paper, and start off like that, especially if you're starting off and you don't have a bunch of orders. Start off like that. So that's kind of the thing with shipping. All your questions, just save it to the end. So remember it, screenshot it, write it down, and when I'll get to it to the end, because if I go back and forth, I'll get unfocused. Shipping supplies. Like I said, USPS will give them to you for free if you're doing flat rate. If you have customized packaging. Now, you can put your customized packaging inside of another box. So if your customized packaging will fit inside of a flat rate envelope or a flat rate box, you can put it inside of there and still ship flat rate. If not, you are going to have to weigh your boxes, and then shipping cost determines on where it's going, how fast you want it to get there, how much it weighs, and everything like that. And you can still print your shipping label and put it on top of the box. Yes, you can. So, no, hun, you're fine. I will really just get off track and be like, okay, where was I? Just screenshot and save your questions to the end. But you can still put your labels on top of customized packaging as well. You do want to make a budget for your shipping supplies if you're going to buy packaging. Packaging can be anywhere from $1.50 a box to $5.50 a box, depending on how unique, quality, durability, design of the packaging you buy. Or even if you do something small like customized satin bags, those are a couple cent per bag. So those are cheap, but you want to make a budget. And like I say, you buy you a printer, you buy you some label paper, and you should be good from there. A lot of things you can get on Amazon too. So bubble mailers, some organza bags, some satin bags. You can order a lot of things in bulk from Amazon as well. eBay, Amazon, other websites. Again, keywords, type in wholesale satin bags, wholesale poly mailers, anything like that. Look on Google, you should find some websites. So that's shipping supplies. And then something I want to make sure to talk to y'all about is shipping safely. So you want to keep track of everything, that tracking number, your records, when they order, when you shipped out the order, keep track of everything. If you're going into, or you're already in a high risk business such as hair, you want to make sure that you have signature confirmation. Write it down. Signature confirmation. And what that is that means that customers have to sign for the product to basically verify that they received it. Because in the hair industry, it's very high risk, and people will file claims with their banks and say, oh, I didn't get it, when they know darn well they did, or they just use like a fake credit card stealing, being a scammer, whatever. It's so annoying. But with signature confirmation, you protect yourself because they can't call their bank and say, oh, I didn't get this. Yes, you did. You did get it. And you signed for it this day at this time, blase, squaze. And then packages aren't just left at the door. So sometimes it's not just the client. Your customer, somebody legitly could have stole their packages off the door. The post office put it at the wrong door. So you want to make sure to always have insurance on your packages. So just keep track of everything. Make sure you send their tracking numbers ASAP so they can follow their product to you and keep track as well. And then also, it's good to have these apps on your phone, guys. You need to be checking when orders are coming in, checking for the billing and the shipping. Does it match up? Does that billing and shipping address match up? Because that's a red flag sometimes. I know people do have different shipping addresses, but if it's like a whole nother name, whole other email, it's not matching up at all. You can even make one of your policies where you don't ship to different shipping addresses. You can make your policy to you only send products to people who have the same shipping and billing address. So that's 2 things to protect yourself. Well, 3. Have insurance on your packages. Check that billing and shipping address. I noticed that people who's probably using a fake credit card and running scam, they always have these weird emails like happy123@gmail.com. And then the email or like the shipping address and the name of the card they use is just totally different. Totally different cities, not even close by each other. The names are so different. And then they have these weird, goofy emails. So I'll be like, you can email them and say, hey, we've been experiencing a lot of fraud in our company. We would really like, we would really like for you to receive your order. In order for us to ship it out, can you please send us a copy of your ID or any piece of mailing that have this shipping address on it so that we can confirm that it belongs to you? So it's nothing wrong with that. You have to protect yourself in your business. Signature confirmation. Make sure you have insurances on your packages. With flat rate, it comes with $50 worth of insurance. You can buy more if you need more. If your products, you need a higher insurance value. And then just being on top of things, checking, making sure with the shipping and the billing address. So that's some things about shipping safely. If you're shipping some products that may be easy to break, you just want to wrap it up good. Bubble mailers, tissue papers, make it tight. You can also put fragile on your products. So before you give it to the post office, you can put fragile so they know not to just be throwing it around and mishandling it anyway. You can also say, don't leave at doorstep or don't leave at door. This person has to be home. And, again, that's signature confirmation sign for the product. But yeah, those are just things about shipping. Shipping is pretty easy, pretty to the point. I have a whole video on YouTube about it. If you want to watch that video tonight, you can DM me or email me. I'll send you the link. And I kind of walk through. It's a video of me going step by step, literally to my wholesalers here in Tampa, to the store, buying my shipping labels, printing, and doing everything through PayPal too. I did the video with PayPal, but yeah, that's another thing. If you guys need that, just DM me or email me. But that's kind of shipping. And then last but not least, the last stretch of the class, business, and kind of like the most important and technical, is business structure. And what I mean by this is, how is your business structured? How is it set up? When is it time to register your business? What do you need to be keeping track of when it comes to your expenses? Do you need a lawyer to register the business for you? Do you need a CPA? All those things is business structure, right? So registering your business, when it comes to small business in this e-commerce world, which we are in online business, most people either have an LLC or a DBA. DBA is do business as. Those is what most people have. A DBA is basically very simple. You're registering your business in the state you live in. That's all you're doing. You're just registering it. You're saying, DBA stands for do business as. So you're saying, me, Dynasty Brown, if I went to register a DBA, I'm doing business as Queendom Dynasty. That's all you're saying. And as you can see, you're doing business as is you. It does not separate your business from you. You can still go get a separate bank account, because you can get a DBA and go apply for an EIN number. That's employee identification number. And that's kind of like your business social security. When you're dealing with wholesalers, I forgot to say this, in the US, especially clothing, sometimes, well, most of the times, they require an EIN number, a seller's permit, something to prove that you're a legit company. So yeah, your EIN number is kind of like your business social security number. So if you have your DBA and EIN number, you can open up a business account and make things a little separate. But you're not going to be separated from your business. So if I want to sue your business, I will sue you, because you're saying you are your business. You just do business under this name. So that's the DBA. They're cheaper, more simpler, straight to the point. If you're going into a business that's not high liability, it's not high risk, there's nothing wrong with DBAs, And then some people, for more protection, if you're going into a more high risk business and you want to be protected against lawsuits and everything like that, majority everybody registers LLCs, limited liability company. That's what it stands for. And it's limited liability. So it limits what you're liable in your business. It separates you guys. When people sue you, they're not going to sue you. They're going to sue your company. Also, nobody can take your name. It makes your name legal. It makes you legal. It makes you your business legal. It makes you a separate business. That's what your LLC is. Now, to file, everywhere is different. And then also LLC qualifies you for tax write-offs and everything like that. And different business benefits, because like I said, it's separate. It's its own entity now. Every state is different. When it comes to filing, you file with your state. So every state is different. I can speak for Florida, and I know I have some girls here from Florida. Hey, y'all, hey. But Florida LLC is $125, and I think a DBA is $85. If you're in Florida, you can apply online at somebiz.com, or you can get with a lawyer, intellectual property lawyer, and they can do all your filings for you. They can register and file. Of course, you got to pay them and pay the fees, but they can register and file it for you. So you can do it yourself online or that. To find out what website is for your state, because like I said, I know Florida, you can go to LegalZoom, and they break it down as far as the requirements, how much it is, and everything like that. Oh, this everybody from Florida saying, hey. I said, hey, girl, hey. Okay, y'all deep. Hey, y'all. Yes, I'm a Florida girl. But, yeah, so go to LegalZoom.com. LegalZoom. LegalZoom. Zoom. LegalZoom. And it breaks down everything for you. It breaks it down. So what's required in your state? What do you need? You can also go to SBA.gov. That's the government website. And that breaks down like what license is required. What's the requirement? How do you make yourself legal? So you're under all requirements. So look it up for your state. Like I said, file it yourself, or you can pay somebody to file it. LegalZoom files for you as well. I think they're a little pricey, honey, to do an online application that you can do yourself. But a LegalZoom files for you. You can go downtown to your Secretary of State and try to file in person. But that's really it, guys. And what I was going to say, you have to renew it once a year. So make sure to stay on top of that. You do need to renew it once a year. If you let it expire without renewing it, you have to pay a reinstatement fee. And that reinstatement fee is more money than the freaking LLC was in the first place. Like, I think in Florida, it's like $430 something. Like, well, dang, the LLC was only $125. I have to pay you over $400 to just reinstate it. So make sure you stay on that every year. You do have to keep it up. If you're working by yourself, you don't really have to do a report. But if you have business partners and things, they do like an annual report, operational agreement. So that's basically you're stating how your company operates, the task of everything, how it runs. And for things like that, you may need a lawyer. For your paperwork, it's right, it's worded right, it's legal. And the type of lawyer that you get for this is not called a business lawyer, it's intellectual property. It's like intelligent, so like intellectual property. That's the type of lawyer you'll need. Oh, okay. Somebody said they did theirs at their bank, and so they probably set up your business account and filed everything for you. So your bank can help you as well, guys. And something I want to touch on: when is the time? When is the time for it? Everybody has such mixed opinions, and I never like to talk about this because, like I said, everybody got such mixed opinion, and people, it's always ready to jump down your throat like, oh, relax. But I feel like the time that you file is when you know this is 100% what you want to do. And I can just speak from experience. There's been businesses that I have started, but I haven't been passionate about. So let's say you start a business in 6 months, you're not going to do it anymore. There was no point to register that business. I think by law, you can work as a quote unquote hobby. So by law, you don't have to be registered when you first get started. I think you have up to 2 years. Even with paying your taxes, I think you can pay back for 2 years. But by law, you can have up to 2 years. So it's not like, oh, if I don't register right here and there, I'm going to get in trouble, fined, and in jail. No. But if this is something you're 100% sure about, then go ahead. You're passionate. This is your business. You're 100% sure about it. You want to protect it. You can do it from the beginning. But when I like to file is when I'm sure of something, like I know I'm going to be in this business long term, and when the business actually starts making money. Because even by law, it's not even a business if it's not making money. If you file your LLC this year, but you don't launch your business to next year, it didn't even make any money. There was no point for you to file that LLC. What are you going to submit and do a report and everything on? You didn't make any money. So people that's like, oh, you need that. First up is to file. I don't think your first step is filing. I think getting the business together, actually putting it out there, start making money, and to know whether or not you're going to be in this business long term is your first steps. And filing will come later on when you're 100% sure you're serious about your brand. You're really turning it into a brand and you need to make it a legit company and it's making money, then you can file. But it's like everything is up to you. It's what makes you comfortable. It's what you want to do. If you want to log off here and go file right now, you can. If you want to file in December, like you can, it's up to you. But you do want to think about protecting yourself though. If you have a name that you feel like somebody may try to steal, then you may want to file. But those are just, some little pointers, tips, just my opinion. And then once you file, now you're a real business. Now you have IRS eyes on you. Now they have a means to track you and your business, what you're doing, how much you're making. So you want to keep track of everything, receipts of everything, track of your records. Your payment processors and kind of like your website, but your payment processors is more accurate. Will keep track of how much you're making every month, what you're losing. So if you have your refunds, your disputes, and all that stuff, your payment processors will keep track of that, and they will actually send you your 1099 form. So when it comes to taxes, you won't have a W-2. You'll have a 1099 form, your self-employment form. And PayPal, Stripe, even Amazon will send you that or whatever. So that will tell each month how much you made for the year. You just want to keep track. Keep as many receipts as you can, even if you bought something online. So like this class, if your business is registered, this class is a training. You can write that off on your taxes. So the receipt that you got on my website, go ahead and save that in a folder in your email. You can print it off or just put it in your email, save it in a folder, and you can write that off on your taxes. So just keep track of everything you're putting into your business, everything you're investing in your business, right? You want to keep track of everything. So, yeah, that's basically it. You can use things such as QuickBooks. So that's like an online self-accounting software. If you want to keep track of your expenses and taxes and everything yourself. Me personally, that is not my forte. I didn't want the headache. I didn't want anything wrong. I didn't want any penalties. So I hired a CPA. And let her help me. And I like my CPA because she taught me how to do it myself, even though I'm still going to use her. But she was like, I'm going to teach you how to do this yourself, but do it the right way. So you can either hire an accountant, CPA, or like I said, track everything yourself and use something like QuickBooks that you can input all the data. So God forbid, and I pray this won't happen to any of us, but if you ever get audited by the IRS, and audit is basically like proving your income, your company, kind of making you official. The IRS kind of pull your records. You have everything and it's legit. And just make sure to always be managing your money, saving, and investing back into your business. And when is it time to need an accountant? You will know. You will know when it starts getting unmanageable. Like when money is coming, going, you seeing these big numbers, you're seeing $100,000, 300, even 10,000. Like you'll know. It's personal. So you'll know when you're like, okay, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help. Things are moving fast. Things aren't manageable. And I need help on what I'm doing. So I know y'all been waiting to the end. So let me just stop right here. And let's get popping with the questions. And we're going to have 30-minute Q&A session. So we're going to try to wrap up at 9:30. If it takes 30 minutes, but I feel like you guys may have a lot of questions. So we're going to do that. If it even takes 30 minutes. How to find a legit CPA. One, I would ask for, okay, you guys see me? Okay, see me now? Alrighty. How to find a legit CPA. One, I would ask for referrals. So if you know other business owners, people in your city, people that own restaurants, offices, other business owners, ask for referrals. And then also look on Google. They have reviews just like any other business. They have Google reviews, but I like going through a referral. I feel like it's more personal. I know somebody who worked with you can vouch for you. So I say referrals, but you can look on Google and research them. They have reviews as well. Hair companies do an LLC, period. Do an LLC. It's a very high risk business, so do an LLC. So she said, which is best for hair companies? I suggest and recommend an LLC. No, you don't need. That's the thing. You don't need to have anything for selling hair. Hair companies and hair vendors do not require you to show them any documentation that you're a business. Like with the U.S. clothing vendors, they need to see documentation that you're a business. Hair companies don't. And by law, you don't need like a business license to sell anything online either. These are just good things to have for, nobody can come and try to take your company away from you. And that you are legit and that you're making money in the United States. It can be accounted for, but it's not like you have to have it. Oh, that's a good tip, though. She said save hard copies of everything as well. That's why I put I need to start with hard copies because I buy everything digital, but I just make separate folders in my email. I make separate folders. So I have a folder literally for receipts, 2018, 2017. Okay, this is for this, that's for that trip. And then like traveling, I use a separate credit card. I use a traveling credit card. So I have my statements from that. So I separate things and have different records. Oh, thank you guys. I feel like this was a really good class too. I hate that my phone rung during it. I hate things like that because I feel unprofessional. But thank you. I feel like this was a really good class, and I'm sorry for the little hiccups and breaks that we had, but I feel like this was a good class. You can get a seller's permit online. I think it's like sellerspermit.com or sellerspermit.gov. But that's like a wholesale license. It's a seller's permit. You can get that online or just apply for your EIN number. And you apply for your EIN number, you can apply at irs.gov. You can call or apply online too. Drop shipping is simple and to the point. Drop shipping is when You don't ship out or obtain your products. Your vendor does. So it's a system where your orders go to your vendors and they fulfill it and process it for you. So you don't have to buy any inventory. Your vendors will ship out and process all your orders for you. All you're doing is running your business, advertising, promoting, getting the sales in, and your vendor process the orders and ship them out for you. That is what drop shipping is. So I hope that makes sense. Starting inventory for hair and popular limbs to start with. It's going to be based off your reach, you personally, because some people don't have a lot of support, don't know anybody. They're starting from scratch. So I wouldn't suggest them to go buy 50, 100 bundles in their first order because you're starting from scratch. But let's say you're very popular, or let's say you're already a hairstylist. You already have people that's going to come purchase 50 bundles, 25. You can even start at 15 and see how quickly. Let's see, like 15 bundles, that's about 5 orders if everybody purchased 3. Let's see how quickly you can sell 5 orders. But, don't overwhelm yourself. You never want to sit on a bunch of inventory. You spend all this money and you have inventory sitting around in your closet, warehouse, in your garage. So go based off your reach. How many people, really is going to buy the first week. Base it off a week, say the first week, and, purchase off that. And the most popular limbs, I would say, between 16 and 24. So like 16, 18, 20. That 18, 20, 22 is really popular. And then 20, 22, 24. Those 3. 16, 18, 20. 18, 20, 22. 20, 22, 24. So between 16 and 24. But those 3 are popular. And of course, body wave is the most popular hair. After body wave is straight. And then you get into the curlies and deep waves. But body wave is the most popular. Does Wix allow you to purchase your domain, or do I have to use GoDaddy? You can purchase a domain through Wix. I use GoDaddy, though. Because what if you want to switch your websites one day? It's easier, like, when you have GoDaddy, you can put it in any website platform. And you can transfer a domain, period. But I use GoDaddy. But yeah, you can purchase your domain through Wix. They will allow you to purchase your domain through them. Yes, you can look up your license to make sure they're active. I know in Florida you can go to SunBiz, and it's another website. But yeah, you can look up your LLC and everything to make sure it's active. Yes, you can. How do you go about promo? Girl, that is a whole separate class. I'm so serious. Like, I can't just answer that. That's like a whole class of sales, promo, and marketing, which will probably be my next class, because this is like to get you started. And next is to actually get you making money. But I like to use Instagram promo. That's my favorite form. I'm loyal to it. It works for me. It has proven to make me a lot of great customer success, money over in time. But reaching out to people, collaborating. I like IG promo. That's my favorite form. So how I go about it is emailing, reaching out. Emailing, reaching out. That's how I go about it. DMs, emails, usually emails to be more professional. Does the beauty and cosmetic list contain ingredients? For example, I'm making natural hair, skin, bath care products. So I need butters, oils, socks, etc. Yes, Zoe. Yes. Yes, ma'am. And if it's something that you guys specifically need, I make customized vendor lists as well. So if you just need something like, if you only need your oils, butters, salts, things like that, and you need a customized list for it, I will make you a customized list as well. So if you only need 4 or 5 companies, just email me, reach out. Just like I told you with the vendors, you guys got to reach out and ask questions, and we can work things out. Just like that's how it is with your vendors. You work it out. But yes, some do offer the base. Some do. What do you mean? What can you do on your own, Jessica? Explain to me. Oh, Bank of America. I'm confused, Jessica. You're going to have to type your question out more. Do I personally have experience with drop shipping? No. See, when I sold hair in 2012, they wasn't even doing that. Drop shipping like just got hot. This Amazon thing, and then AliExpress jumped on it. Shopify jumped on it. Drop shipping is like it's like popping right now. Hot market. People making a lot of money not purchasing any inventory. Sitting at home just selling stuff online. But no, because when I was selling hair, it wasn't out like that. And now I don't sell any products. So no. I'm actually putting something together though For you ladies that's looking for drop shipping, I'm working and partnering with different companies to offer that for you if you don't have a lot of money to start up. So be on the lookout to sign up for my program. And I didn't say what type of program it is, but I'm working on something. If you have your EIN number, you don't need your reseller's permit. But if you just want to get it, you can. Okay, for a logo, something like that, you will have to trademark it. So like the name of your company, slogan, you trademark those things. That's not an LLC. But the trademark falls under the LLC, if that makes sense. So like it's Queendom Dynasty. I can trademark Queendom, but the trademark will belong to Queendom LLC. So I have Queendom Dynasty LLC. Well, I'm actually in the process right now of trademarking it. Speaking with my lawyer, I was just texting her, my lawyer. But yeah, I have Queendom Dynasty LLC, and then I'm going to put a trademark under Queendom Dynasty, if that makes sense. You don't patent your name. So patents is for products. So if you created something, so if I created this, the first tape dispenser, and I want to make sure nobody else can create a tape dispenser, I will patent this product. Copyright is for pieces of, okay, write this down. Let's get the terms, honey. Copyright is for pieces of work. So like if you wrote a book, your album, things like that. Text, pieces of work. Trademark is like you trademark your name, your slogans. LLCs and like corporations, stuff like that, that's just registering your business. You're making it a separate entity. And patents is for products, something that you created. You have the blueprint. You created something new that's not already out there that you did. How to determine the reason sales aren't consistent. I get a good number of traffic to my site, but sales don't match traffic. Your sales aren't consistent because you aren't consistent. And I can tell you that straight like that because somebody had to tell me straight like that. And I had to check myself. Whenever I'm consistent, honey, money coming in. If I'm on it, my money is on it. If I'm in my customer's face, I'm advertising, the money is coming in. So when you become consistent, your sales will become consistent. What you put into it is what you're going to get out. And then also just analyzing things. Pay attention to what drives the most traffic. And when you do get a lot of sales, what is it that you did that got those sales? Was it a certain image that caught everybody's attention? Was it a certain sales, a certain marketing strategy? So all those things you want to pay attention to. And then try new techniques. That's what I said. Look at Instagram and Facebook and all these platforms from a business standpoint. What is really working? What's really caught your attention about her page? Why do everybody go crazy about this girl products? So what's really working? So you got to be very analytic with things, very analytic, and really ask yourself, what is it that is working? And then it's trial and error until you get that formula down pat. Once you have your marketing plan down pat and you have that formula and sales down pat, then you're good to go. You're good to go because you can just do it over and over again. Like this class, let me tell y'all something. I'm at that point where I know my system. I know what works, but it took me a while. It was trial and error for me. Every time I did a webinar, it didn't go popping, but it took me a while. But I decided to do this like Wednesday or Tuesday. I was like, I want to try something new. I'm just going to do a flash class. I'm just going to put it out there because I haven't did a real webinar yet for January. February about to end. I'm like, yo, we about in month 3 and I haven't done a webinar yet. I got to step it up. Like I say, I got to be consistent for my clients. So I'm like, all right, bump it. We just going to do it on Friday. Put it up. Who pay for it, pay for it. If it was 5 people here, I would have been happy. Who pay for it, pay for it. And then I set a goal for myself. I was like, I want to make $5,000 from this webinar. But the webinar was so cheap, $25. I'm like, all right. So how many people I got to get to sign up? I did the math and just say I made my goal. I made over my goal. And I know my process. I know my email list works. I know how to use my Instagram. I know my marketing to get people to sign up. I know how to do it. It's just common sense to me. I didn't need days to plan it. I didn't need to pay for promo. I didn't need to get anybody else to promote for me. I know how to attract my customers. And that's from trial and error and paying attention to what works. And then you just stay consistent and keep doing it over and over and over. And then you also make it better too. You add things and make it better. Do you know if Shopify allows you to make a reward program for every 200 spent? I want to give my customers $10 off to thank them for being a repeat customer. You know what, Zoe? I think Shopify does. They have a lot of apps. Go ahead and email them, but I want to say yes. Don't hold me to it, but I really want to say yes. Like really, really. I think they do. Because I know Square does something like that. Square does something like a rewards program for your customers, or it's like if you ordered this many times and you get a free whatever. So I know if Square has it, Shopify probably has it because they like integrate everything. Your website doesn't determine shipping price. You determine the shipping price and then you put it inside your website. And yes, each website you will have a place to insert promo codes. Yes. And it's very easy. You literally just type in what your code want to be, how much you want it to be, what dates you want it to run, what products it's for. It's really easy. Once you go sign up for your website and you go behind the scenes, go play, you click on everything, you'll see it's very easy. It's just all input. You're just inputting the information. For opening, how much paid promotion should you suggest? Well, more so focus on your content because you can do a bunch of paid promotion, but if the promotion isn't good and what you put out there isn't good, it's not going to matter. But I like to promote with like 5 pages. I choose 5 top promoters and I use them between a week and 2 weeks. I just spread them out different days, but between a week and 2 weeks. For opening though, I would do 1 because you want to see how it goes. And then if it goes good, like I said, you got that formula, you know what works, that marketing works, then keep doing it over and over again. Do I know any platforms to use for custom products such as Wix? Do you mean like websites? You mean websites? You can use Wix because Wix lets you do forms. So when your customers order, they can type in the inches, the drop down menu. Wix does that. Shopify does that as well. So customize things, Wix and Shopify, they have little add-ins you can add in to do certain forms. I think the vendor I gave you guys, I think she does drop shipping. Almost all vendors does drop shipping nowadays. You just got to ask them and figure it out with them. But almost everybody's like catching on to the wave. You know, they're not going to miss no money, honey. How do you go about advertising? Know your market. Get your target audience. Who are you selling to? Who is it? I know me. I'm selling to young women. Most of my audience is African American and that needs help. They have this idea. They want to start a business, but they don't know how. And they're that ambitious girl. They're in school. They can be in college. They can be working. They can have a family and they want to do better for their kids. They're tired of their jobs. That's the girl I'm promoting to. I know my audience. So know your audience. And from there, that's where you build your advertising because where is your audience? How can you connect to them? Where do they hang out? What do they do? So from there, that's where you build your advertisement. Do you need an LLC to sell accessories? You can do a DBA. Yeah, accessories low risk. I mean, girl, I don't think I'm gonna sue you because my earring. You know, I don't know though, because then think about it. Maybe if like jewelry turned a person ear green or they're allergic, I don't know. Yeah, see, now that's a good point. What if somebody have an allergic reaction and want to sue you, or the jewelry turns them green or something? You know, you don't patent your name, you trademark your name. And for trademarking, it's a process, and you need to get with the lawyer, intellectual property lawyer, to go through the trademark process with you and to get your paperwork in. How do you come up with sales prices? No, it's not. Well, it is personal because you got to determine how much of a cut you're willing to make. Some people okay making $10, $20 an order. I'm not. But yeah, you got to come up with. You always want to. Your regular prices should be a little bit higher because you want to give yourself room to have sales. So sales usually is between 15 to 20%. So you're taking a 15, 20, 30% loss. That's really what it is. So between 10 to 30, let's say that, between 20 to 30% less than what your regular price is where your sales price is probably is going to end up. Yes, I'm going to do a marketing class, guys. I know that's going to be next. I know, like, let me tell you, I know my customers. It's like, all right, thank you, girl. You got me started. Now, how I make money, how I promote. So yes, next month. My goal is to do 1 webinar a month. So as y'all can see, I'm working on myself too. I'm pushing myself because I used to do webinars like every 3 to 4 months. Sometimes when I first started, I only do 2 in 1 year, so every 6 months. So now I talk with my business coaches. I've been investing in myself more. So I'm trying to push myself to do once a month. And that's why I had to hurry up and do this flash class. It was more so for my goals and to push myself to get it done. The cons of drop shipping is that you just made yourself out of control. You don't have the insight. So if somebody says, hey, I got these 3 bundles, but I don't have my closure, you weren't there. You weren't in China packaging that. So you can't really say. If you actually are the person who packaged it, you can say, and then the quality control, you don't know what's going on, how they're packaging things and what they're sending out. So you kind of lose control in hindsight, you know? You just got to find a vendor you can really trust and they're reliable and you can trust that they're going to ship this out and get it to your customers the right way. So that would be the biggest con, I think, with drop shipping. Okay, the thing is, to sell hair, there's no law requirement that says to sell hair extensions, you need this license. You don't need anything technically to sell hair online. There's no law for it. But to be a legit business, once you start making money, you're making money in the United States, all that good stuff, it's good to register your business in the state that you're running the business in. And then, like I said, you have about up to 2 years. Within 2 years, you can call it a hobby. A lot of vendors ask for invoice verification. Yes, I know, with clothing and business license uploads in order to access process. What if you're just starting? What should you do? So even if you don't have invoices, you at least would have to show them your like LLC, your EIN, to show them that you're a legit business, and just explain. You got to communicate with them. So tell them, I'm in the beginning stages. You actually will be the first company that I'm working with. My first invoice could be some samples. Could you work with me and send me the samples, and I pay that invoice? But I am a legit company. I'm registered. Here's my EIN number, or here's my seller's permit. And so give them, your credentials. But they could understand if they're the first company you're working with. So if you wanted to buy my top 3 accessory vendors, just email me. I do customized lists. Or let's say, because I have some people, they want multiple lists, but that can be really expensive because my lists are pretty expensive. So they may want hair, lashes, or whatever. Let's say you just say, okay, Dynasty, can I get 5 vendors or 10 vendors? Give me 2 hair, 2 lashes, 2 clothing. I do customized lists. Just email me. To get your products into a store, so stores have buyers. That's what they're called. They have certain buyers, and to get your products into a store, you will have to reach out to these buyers. Now, me, I am not the pro there. I am a person, I know what I know, and what I don't know, I'm going to tell you guys so you can find somebody that do. But just my advice, what I would do, I would make a LinkedIn account. And do you guys know what LinkedIn is? It's like social media for professionals. So like corporate world professionals, LinkedIn, that's what it's called. And I would research the buyers for whatever type of stores you want, but I would research buyers and connect with them and talk to them and introduce myself and network and form relationships to where then you can pitch them your products to get in stores. And that's for big stores. Now, local stores, again, you can go and pitch yourself, go to the owners, talk to them. Everybody want to see nowadays, everybody want to see social media and they want to see stats. So that's something you do once you're making money. Once you have sold over 10,000 units, because then you can tell them, I sell out every week. I'm doing this much every week, every day, every month. This is what we're making. So if you have me in your store, it's going to sell out. You have something to pitch yourself on. The best way to get in contact with me to ask questions is my email. If it's a quick question, my DMs. Like I said, give me 24 to 48 hours, please. Because I have a lot of messages, 50 to 100 at a time. And then the best way to work with me, one-on-one, if you want a session just about your business, on the website, go under classes and book a one-on-one coaching session. So I do one-on-one business coaching where it can be like this, like a video. We can talk on FaceTime, on the phone. If you're local, in Tampa, I don't mind meeting in person. We can work it out if you want to work with me. And I also have in-person business classes as well. So they're small group classes. Pretty mannequin heads for wigs displays. Yeah, girl, look on Amazon. They got them. A good number to look into to get started. Like I said, you got to be realistic about your reach and your numbers of launching. What do you think your numbers are going to be when you launch? You know? So once you kind of know that, then you can kind of price yourself and don't go overboard. Because like I said, you don't want to spend a bunch of money and you don't want inventory just sitting there. Because the money you spend on inventory, you can spend on marketing and promotion to get stuff sold out. So don't go overboard. I suggest having a separate page for your business. Yes. I definitely do. Unless your business ties in with you. So let's say like you're a lash tech, you do mink lashes. It's no reason to have and then you're going to sell the mink lash strips. That makes sense to have it on your page. So if it makes sense, or if you're a hairstylist, it makes sense to sell hair on your page. But if your business got nothing to do with you personally, separate it. Reach out again. See, can you find? Oh, she says tried to get in contact with the vendor. Yeah, reach out. See, can you find their WhatsApp number? Because WhatsApp is quicker communication. So, see, can you find their WhatsApp number? No, you can find their number and write them. You text like any other phone number. Let me see. I tell them to write you. Give them your number and say, "Hey, can you WhatsApp me?" In the corner, it has like create chat. Y'all can't even see. Yeah, you can't see. But in the corner, it has like create a new message. You can type in, it's a phone number right there. Can y'all see? Let me see if I cut down the lighting on my phone so it ain't so bright. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see a little bit. But yeah, it has the number. You just type in a number. But you can tell them to WhatsApp you. To trademark your name, I suggest going through a lawyer. No, the hair product list is edge controls, shampoos, conditioners, styling gels, things, hair products. And then also I have some tools, hair tools on there, like flat irons, wands, if you want to customize those for your company. So it's a hair product and hair tools list. Look at y'all networking in the comments. Okay. Okay. Contact them with paid promotions, email them. Usually on their page, if they're an influencer and they do paid promotion, it has the information in their DM. So how to get in contact. Everybody that signs up for this class, yes, you will receive the replay of it. So you can go back and watch this over and over and over, you know? So yeah, everybody who signed up. For trademark, I trust the lawyer because I want to make sure that's right, you know? Just speaking with promoters, get to the point. Let me give that tip. Don't write them long messages. Get to the point. Even when you're writing me, get to the point. And it's not rude, but it's like people are busy. And if I have 100 DMs, I cannot read a 3 paragraph. Like it's going to take me some days until I have time to sit down and read it. Because honestly, girl, I be driving, writing y'all back. I be everywhere, moving around so much. I told y'all every day this week, I only slept 3 hours. Every day this week, I went to bed at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 9. So I'm on go. So get to the point and be polite. Always introduce yourself. Be serious. Hello, my name is Dynasty. I'm the owner of Queendom Dynasty, which I am an online business sales coach. I would love to promo with your page. Can you please send me the rates? That's it. To the point. Raw hair vendors I have is mostly Indian and a few Cambodian. You're welcome. I'm so glad this was good for y'all. Yeah, USPS has a flat rate for international shipping too. I think it's like $24.95 or something like that. So they do flat rate for international too. If you're starting a business with a friend, it's one LLC, but both you guys' names are on that LLC. But yeah, if you're starting a business with a friend, you have to be an LLC. It's not a DBA. DBA is a sole proprietorship. Sole, meaning one, you, only you. If it's a partner, any type of partnership, it's the LLC. My one-on-ones are $125 per session. Yeah, Pinterest, find it, click the link so you know what website, but you can go on YouTube. If everybody who's trying to link and like you guys are networking, join the Facebook group. I have a private Facebook group and everybody can network and talk in there. You guys can find things that you need, like graphic designers, everything like that. So I have a private Facebook group. If you go on my Instagram, go to the link in bio and scroll to the bottom and go to join Facebook group. So you guys can exchange information. You'll meet other girls. It's like over 6,500, so over 6,000 girls in my Facebook group right now, 6,000 entrepreneurs. So go to the Facebook group. Everybody trying to connect. I wish I can put the link in. You know what? I can. Hold on. I can do it on my phone. Let me find the link. Yeah. If I can't find it, then go to my Instagram in the link in bio and then scroll down to the bottom. But I think I should be able to find it for y'all. Oh, boom. I got it. Share group. Copy link. So, yeah. Everybody trying to connect. You can connect in the Facebook group. Any other last questions, guys, before we log off for tonight? Y'all didn't have a lot of questions, so that tells me I did pretty good. That's why I always say save questions to the end, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go over it. Does the raw vendor list include closure and frontals? Yes. More so, yeah, they do. Thank y'all. Okay, so when you're in PayPal, you have an order. You won't really know. Oh, okay. You won't really know or see until you have an order. So when you're in PayPal, you have an order, you literally click ship order. It'll be a little drop down menu. It'll ask you who you're shipping through. You'll go to USPS and then boom, it's connected automatically. And then they already, transfer over your customer's information like shipping, address, name, everything. You just have to select flat rate, what day you're shipping out. They give you the price. Or if you weigh your products, you'll put in the weight and everything. I personally have not applied for any loans. I don't want to apply for any loans. I don't like to pay people back. I don't like anybody having anything over my head. I'd rather just hustle and get it from the muscle. Like start from the bottom and just hustle until you grow, until you're able to invest into yourself. That's just my motto. But it's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it. On the raw list, it's about 10 to 15 vendors. So thank you guys. I really enjoyed this class. No, like for real. This was a really good class. I really enjoyed this class. Oh, for ladies who's been following me for a long time, I've seen a lot of you guys sign up. Let me know, did you guys like this? Like the flash class thing? Do you like when I just do a quick webinar and it's cheaper and you can just quickly sign up? Or did you guys like my more like long drawn out week, 2 weeks of promoting? They're more expensive, Did you guys like the flash class? Like not really a preparation, just like, hey, sign up tonight. The children's vendor list, I think, has 10 or 15. 10 or 15. Yes. Okay. Once a month, I can do a flash class. That's actually better for me because this was easy. I liked it too, but I was like, I'm going to ask y'all, did y'all like it? Except some I like cheap. Thank you. Thank you. This is your first class with me. Well, thank you. Hopefully we will work together more. You'll be in more classes. Yeah. So the waiting thing was too long. Like, because sometimes I have you like sign up on Sunday, the class ain't all the way until Friday. All right. Flash class it is. Yes. Thank y'all. Yeah, I don't really limit the time on my classes. Like, we got to get the information in. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Okay. That made me happy. Okay. I can stick to that, y'all. Once a month, we're going to do a flash class. All right. I can stick to that. And I'm going to always make sure it's affordable. So every month, you can be improving yourself, becoming a better business owner every month. So it'll be a new class. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in with me tonight. I don't like waiting. I like to get it done. Okay. Well, thank y'all. Y'all done check me. No more waiting on webinars. We're going to get to it. Cool. Thank y'all for tuning in with me tonight. And next month, everybody better be here. Y'all say y'all love it so much. And I'll probably do something on promotion and marketing. So get the money start coming in to get the sales, So thank everybody. Everybody have a good night. I'll probably see you in the Facebook group. Keep your window open for the chat box, because if you exit out, you may lose the chat box. You'll get the replay, but you might not get the chat. So keep your window open for the chat box. Just want to let you know that. But thank everybody for tuning in, and have a good night. And I'll probably be talking to some of y'all because I know y'all about to DM me. So bye.